insurance. All vehicles here today will be sold footbooks as you see them under Section 45 of the Consumer Protection Act. That means the vehicles can be sold as is. That means no duty to repair. We must take note that when buying on auction, there is a risk. Once you have bidded on that vehicle, that risk is now on your hands. We can only disclose what we know, what we've been informed about, nothing else. No mileages are guaranteed. The only thing that is guaranteed is you agree with me, is the first year of registration. So if the vehicle was manufactured in 2015, but it was only licensed in 2016, we sell it as a 2016 model. Today we'll have different buyer's commissions. We'll have the Standard Bank and the Standard Bank fleet vehicles are at 0% commission. The MFC non-runners will be at 8%, and the MFC runners and all others will be at 6% buyer's premium. So it will work out as so, the bid price, 6% plus 2,600 Rand dock fee and VAT on the whole lot. Standard Bank will be the bid price plus 2,600 Rand plus VAT on the whole lot. Please be advised that the registration that you have registered in, the name, Mr. ABC, the money needs to come out of that account. We do not accept third-party invoices, as well as we do not change invoices after you have purchased. Rafiq, good morning, sir. You've got a traffic jam behind you, sir. No problem at all. Once you have bid on your vehicle, you will get an invoice, and within 48 hours you need to pay for that invoice. Pay for the invoice by means of EFT, no cash accepted on site, and you need to come with your proof of payments as well as needs to have reflected in the bank account before the vehicle is released. We do have auction finance here today. She is Charmaine over there, and she's dressed in Aucor red, which is absolutely fantastic. Auction finance is here to help you. They're here to do all the trouble and the worry to take it away from you. You go to see them, they will do all the running around. Sorry, this mic fell. They will do all the running around for you. They will get you the best possible interest rate that you can do. They do all the paperwork, and if you are approved with them prior to the auction, they'll send us an email and you will be forfeited of your paid deposits. So please utilize their services. They do everything for you. It is easy as pie. All right. Thank you very much, John. What else do we have to put in there? Anything that I forgot? Guys, just a reminder that if you are bidding on the floor here today, but you've registered online, in other words, you're using the app, you can put your hand up and use that number for your registration number for your buyer's number. Please, guys, as I said, there's more than 4 of us here today. There's actually 5 of us here today. Jason will be on the phone with the bank to get confirmation to sell. Please put your hand up. Please shout out if you need to get any bidding done. Right. Are you guys all happy? Let's get going. Lot number 11. Let me just get to my page. Lot number 11. We say as a non-driver. We changed the term from non-runner to non-driver. So we're going to be selling with a 6% buyer's premium. Thank you very much. Lot number 11 is a 2017. It's a Datsun Go. It's a 7-seater. And we are looking for an opening bid of 20,000 Rand. We're selling it as a non-driver. Where's the vehicle parked there? It is parked there in the side here. I need an opening bid of 20,000 Rand. Can I get 20,000 Rand or so? Let's drop it at 10. Drop it at 10. For the 2017 Bets and Go, can I get 10,000 Rand a stock? 10,000 Rand a watch. Let's go up on twos. At 10,000 Rand a move for 12. At 10,000 Rand a move for 12. Is it no further advance at 10,000 Rand? No further advance at 10,000 Rand a move for 12. At 12,000 Rand a watch. At 12,000 Rand a watch. At 12,000 Rand a move for 12,000 Rand. Is there any further advance at 10,000 Rand? No more. 12 at the back. 12 is on arm first. 14 at the back. At 14 at the At 14,000 Rand, I've got at the back. I'm looking for 16. At 14,000 Rand, I've got 16 on the left. The 16 is on line before me. 18 I've got in the front. At 18,000 Rand, I'm looking for 20 around. At 80,000 Rand, I'm looking for 20 around. There's no further advance at 18,000 Rand. Let's drop it around and let's go. At 18,000 Rand, I'm moving on in. At 18,000 Rand, I'm moving on in. There's no further advance at 80,000 Rand for the first. 19 we have. At 90,000 Rand, I've got. At 90,000 Rand, I'm moving for 20. At 90, I'm moving for 20. Is enough for the advance at 19,000 Rand for the first. Second. Third and final call. No more. No sale at 19,000 Rand. Put a house bid of 500. We can sell at 20. Hold on, Dennis. At 19 and a half, we need 20 to sell. At 19 and a half, we need 20 to sell. At 19,500 Rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. No sale. Lot number 12. Lot number 12 has been sold as a non-runner. And I'm selling it opening at 10,000 Rand. It's a 2016 Hyundai out 10 1.1 GLS. We are selling it as a non-runner. And I'm selling at 12,000 Rand. At 12,000 Rand, at 14, at 14,000 Rand, I'm looking for 16. At 14,000 Rand, I'm looking for 16. There's no further advance at 14,000 Rand. 16 at the back. At 16,000 Rand, Jason, you need to tell me when I can do it, right? At 16,000 Rand, no more. Drop it one and let's go. We're selling 18,000 Rand I've got. At 18,000 Rand, I'm moving 90 and 90, I'm moving 20. At 20, I've got at the back. At 20,000 Rand for the first, second, 21. 21,000 Rand is here. At 21, 22 if you want. At 22, I've got at the back. At 22,000 Rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. So 22,000 Rand, 572. Lot number 13 is a 2022 Renault Driver to the 1 liter. Trading at 148,000 Rand. We're selling this as a non-runner, and I need an opening bid of 16,000 Rand. I need 16,000 Rand to start. I've got 10 over here. At 10,000 Rand, I need 12. At 10,000 Rand, I've got. At 10,000 Rand, I'm going to give it 12,000 Rand. At 10,000, I've got 12. At 12, I've got 14. At 14, I'm going to give it 16. At 14, I'm going to give it 16 as enough for that advance of 14,000 Rand. No more 14. 15 I've got here on my left. At 16 is on line before you. At 16,000 Rand, I'm looking for 17 and I'm selling. 17 is over here. At 17 and 18. At 18,000 Rand, I'm looking for 19 and 19 I've got. At 19,000 Rand, I've got on line. At 90,000 Rand, I'm selling at 90,000 Rand on line. At 90,000 Rand for the first. Second, no against you, sir. 20 to 1. 20 I've got. At 20,000 Rand for the first, second, third and final call, 21. At 21,000 Rand for the first, 22. At 22 is on line. At 22,000 Rand, I'm looking for 23. At 23, I'm looking for 24. At 23,000 Rand for the first, second, third and final call, 24. At 24,000 Rand is on line for the first, second, third and final call, no more, 25. So 25,000 Rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. So the 25,000 Rand to buyer number 1134. Now we're going to lot number 14. Lot number 14 is being sold as a non-driver. Lot number 14 of 2021 Hyundai Venue 1 litre GDR Motion. Trading at 206,000 rand. I need 40,000 rand of stock, guys. The 40,000 rand I need a stock. If you know further rights at 40,000 rand for the first, 30,000 I've got. At 30,000 rand, I'm looking for 32 and a half, at 30, at 32 and a half at the back. At 32 and a half, I need 35, at 32 and a half, at 35, at 35, I need 37 and a half. Guys, it's trading at 206,000 rand. At 37 and a half online. At 37 and a half, 40,000 there on the floor. At 40,000 rand, I need 42 and a half, at 42 and a half, I need 45. At 42 and a half thousand rand, I'm waiting for the first. And we're selling at 45. At 45,000 rand, I got 27 and a half. At 45, I got 27 and a half. And then I fell at watch at 45,000 rand. Drop it around, let's go. 27 and a half. At 27 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third, and final call, no more. So at 27 and a half thousand rand to buy out 1134. Lot number 15, we're selling it as a non-driver. It's a 2015 Sierra X-Ross to 1.5, trading at 97,000. I need 15,000 rand out of stock. I need 15,000 rand to start, ladies and gentlemen. At 15,000 rand, I need 16 at 15, around 16. There's an offer that wants at 15,000 rand, and I'm going to sell at 15,000 rand for the first, second, 16 at the back, 17 here at the front. That's 17,000 rand for the first, second, 18 online, 19 at the right. At 19,000 rand for the first, second, third, 20. Guys, you need to bid up quickly. I don't know why we're waiting. At 21,000 rand is at the back. At 21, at 22, at 22,000 rand for the first, second, third, 23. At 23,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call, no more. So 23,000 rand. The buy number, sir. And move ahead. 747. Lot number 16. Lot number 16, the 2019 Sierra Yaris 1.5. Trading at 189,000 rand, and I'm sitting at 52. At 52,000, I need 53. At 52, I need 53. There's an offer that wants at 53,000 rand, and I'm going to sell at 52, at 54. At 54,000 rand, I got 55. At 54,000, I'm going to go 55. There's an offer that wants at 54,000, 55. And at 55,000, we got 56. At 55,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final for 56. Guys, I asked you not to wait to the last second. At 56,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final 57. Online before you, you see what I'm saying? At 57,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call, no more. Sold online at 57,000 rand to buy a 1247. Lot number 17 is a 2018 Sierra Quest. We are selling it as a non-driver. We've got an opening bid of 31,000 rand. At 31,000 rand, I'm at 33. At 31, I'm looking for 33. At 35. At 35,000 rand, I'm looking for 37 in the front. At 37,000 rand, I have in the front. At 37, I got 38. At 39 at the back there. On my right. At 39,000 rand, I got 41 in the front. At 41,000 rand, no more. No more. 43, 45 is you, sir. At 45,000, 47 is online. At 47,000 rand, I need 49. At 49 on my right. At 49 is online before everybody else. 51 online. 53 to the floor. At 53,000 rand for the first. 53 for the second. 53 for the third and the final quarter. 55 online. 56 to the floor. At 56,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call, no more. So 56,000 rand to buy number 747. Right, number 18. Number 18 for 2023 Hyundai R20 for 1 liter, trading at 270,000 rand. And we are selling it as a non-driver. But it's nice. It's not. I'm looking for an opening bid of 50,000 rand. Alright. That 80,000 I've got on now. That 80,000 rand, I'm looking for 82 and all. That 80,000, I'm looking for 82 and all. There's enough for the ones at 80,000 rand. 82 and all for the back. That 82 and all, I'm looking for 85. That 82 and all, I'm looking for 85. There's enough for the ones at 82 and all. 85 there. That 85,000 rand, I'm looking for 87 and a half. That 85,000 rand, I'm looking for 87 and a half. There's enough for the ones at 85, 87 and a half. That 87 and a half, I'm looking for 90 rand. That 87 and a half, I'm looking for 90, I've got 90. That 90,000 rand I've got. That 90,000, and we're selling the 90,000 rand. No more 90, drop it around, let's go. 91. That 91,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call number. So 91,000 rand to buy number 737. Right, number 19. Number 19 is a 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander 1 liter TSR. We're selling it as a non-driver with a trade of 250,000 rand. We're selling at 65. That's 65,000 rand. I need 67 and a half. At 67 and a half. I need 70. I got 70. I have 70. That's 70,000 rand. I need 72 and a half. At 72 and a half. I need 75. At 75. 77 to my right. 80,000 rand. At 80,000 rand. At 82 and a half. At 82 and a half. At 85 in the front. At 87 and a half. At 87 and a half. You want 90. 90 I've got to my right. At 90,000 rand. I need 92 and a half. At 92 and a half. I need 95. There's enough for the advance at 92 and a half thousand rand. Car. At 95 to my right. At 95,000 rand. I need 97 and a half. At 97 rand. I got 100 grand. 100 grand no got. At 100,000 rand. I need 102 and a half. 102 and a half. 105 if you want. At 102 and a half. 105. At 105,000 rand. 107 and a half. 107 and a half. 110. At 107 and a half. I need 110. There's enough for the advance at 107 and a half thousand rand. And we are selling. We're bid at 107 and a half. If this bid 107 and a half, take the 110 away. At 107 and a half, 110 is there. 112 and a half. At 112 and a half thousand rand for the first. What are you bidding? 115. 117 and a half. At 117 and a half over here. At 120 is over there. At 121, 122 and a half. At 122 and a half I've got. With an over right at 122 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third, and final call, no more. So, the 122 and a half by number 747. Right, lot number 19, lot number 19, lot number 19. Lot number 20. Lot number 20 will be selling it as a non-runner. It's a 2018, that means it's an 8% of the selling as a non-runner. Lot number 20 is a 2018 winning pasta. And I'm looking for an opening that all these are from my way insurance cars. I'm looking for an opening that of 26,000 rand. Can I get 26,000 rand? Drop it at 10 and let's go. Can I get 10,000 I've got? And 10,000 rand, I'm looking for 12 and a half, for 10,000 I have. At 10,000 I need 12 and a half, at 10 I need 12 and a half. There's no further advance at 10,000 rand and I'm going to sell at 10,000 rand for the first, 12 and a half. At 12 and a half I'm need 15, at 15 I need 15 I've got. At 15,000 rand for the first, second, 17 and a half. At 17 and a half thousand rand I'm looking for 20, at 17 and a half I'm looking for 20. There's no further advance at 17 and a half, 18 and a half. At 18 and a half thousand rand I have. The no further advance at 18 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third, 19 and a half. You want to go 20 around, make an even number. 19 and a half, I'm looking for 20. At 19 and a half, I'm looking for 20. There's a no further advance at 19 and a half, 21. At 20,000 rand, go back up in ones. At 20,000 rand, I'm looking for 21. At 28,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final, third, 21. at 21,000 rand. I'm going to give it 22 or 21,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final call, no more. So 21,000 rand online to buy 1, 2, 3. Right, lot number 21. Lot number 21. Goes away from our insurance company. I'm looking for an opening bid of 10,000 rand. I'm looking for an opening bid of 10,000 rand. At 5,000 rand I've got. At 5,000 rand I'm looking for 6 at 5. I'm looking for 6. Is there no further amounts at 5,000 rand? No more 5,000 rand. Looking for 6. At 5,000 rand, give me a half. At 5,000 rand, I need 5.5. So 2,005.5 I've got. At 5,500 rand for the first, second, third, 6,000 rand. That's 6,000 rand, 6.5. That's 6.5 on the 7, 6.5 on the 7. Is there no further amounts at 6,500 rand for the first, 7. That's 7.5, that's 7.5 on the 8, that's 7.5 on the 8, that's 7,500 rand for the first, second, third, and final call. No more. So that's 7,500 rand to buyer number 1, 2, 5, 3. Lot number 22. It's a 2022 Toyota Aygo 1 meter. We're selling it as a non-runner. Also from our insurance, and I need an opening bid of 25. At 10,000 rand I've got over here. At 10,000 rand I've got. At 10,000 rand I'm looking for 10 is there. So 12.5 is there. 12,500 rand is here. At 12,500 rand I've got. At 12,500 I've got 15. Online there for you, sir. At 15,000 rand I need 17.5. At 17.5 I've got. At 17,500 rand no more. No more 17,500 rand. Double the one and let's go. At 16,500 rand I've got. 17.5 I've got over here. 18.5 online. 19.5 to the floor. At 19.5 I've got no 20.5 over there. At 20.5 over there. Online first. 21. 21 go back up in ones. At 21 is here. At 21,000 rand 22. 22 online first. 23. At 23,000 rand I'm looking for 24. At 23 in the front. At 23,000 rand for the first. 24. At 24,000 rand for the first. 25. At 25,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final for 26. At 26,000 rand number 27. At 27,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. So the 27,000 rand your number 2. 237. Right, lot number 22. Lot number 23 is a 2020. It's a Ford Ranger 2.5 PCI pickup double cab, trading at 250,000 rand. We are selling it as a non-driver. Can I get opening bid of 80,000 rand? 70 I've got. At 70,000 rand and the hooter works. At 70,000 rand I need 72.5. At 70,000 rand I need 72.5. There's no further advance at 70,000 rand. No more. 72.5 I've got. At 72.5. At 72.5. He's selling. Yeah, at 72,500 rand we're going to sell. At 72,500 rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. Sales at 72,500 rand to buy number 12. Right, lot number 24. Where are we going to lot number 24? Okay. Right, we're number 24, we are selling it as a non-runner for 2018 Mercedes-Benz C200 Coupe, trading at 311,000 rand. And I'm looking for an opening bid of 100,000 rand. Looking for an opening bid of 100,000 rand. It's a coupe, parked inside your garage, let the back to your neighbors, and they will be free. I can take 40. That's 40,000 rand, I'm dropping 2.5. That's 40,000 rand, I need 42.5, and 42.5, I need 45, and 45 I have. That's 45,000 rand, you want 47.5, and 47.5, 50. That's 50,000, I need 52.5, and 52.5, 55. That's 55, I need 57.5, and 57.5, 60 I have. That's 60,000 rand, no more. No more, 62.5. That's 62,500 rand, it's a little bit low, but I'm going to submit it. That's 62,500 rand, no more. Drop the one and let's go. That's 62,500 rand, 63.5, that's 63.5, 64.5 I got. That's 64,500 rand for the first. Second, 65.5, 66.5. That's 66.5, I'm looking at 67.5, that's 66.5. For the first, 67.5. That's 67.5, that's 68.5 is there. That's 68.5, I'm looking at 69.5, that's 68.5 for the first, 69.5, 70 round if you want to. 70 is and a half. The one, let's go to 71. That's 70,500 rand I'm going to sell. That's 70,500 for the first, second, third and final call, no more. So it's subject to confirmation, 70,500. 737. Right, where are we going now? Lot number 31. Lot number 31. Right, lot number 31. We'll be selling the standard bank assets. Just a reminder, there is no buyer's premium on these vehicles. And these are non-runners. Does it refer, guys? Well, we just want to see if the roof works. Oh, the battery does. Right, number 31 is a 2010 BMW 3 Series. It's a 335R. It's a convertible. It's automatic. And it's nice. And we're sitting at opening bid of 54,000 rand to a BMW. That is not money. At 54,000 rand, I need 55. At 54, I need 55. We're just going to see if the roof works for you guys. Can you imagine driving this to your neighbor's house? At 55,000 rand, I'm going to 56. At 56,000 rand, at 57. At 57, at 58, at 58, I'm going to give it 59, at 59, I'm going to give it 60. At 60,000 rand, I'm at 61. At 61, I'm going to give it 62. At 61, at 62, at 63, at 63. When we get to 64, up in twos. Up in twos. At 64, I'm going to give it 66. There's another further advance at 66, at 66, I'm going to give it 68. At 68, at 70, at 70,000 rand, I'm looking for 72, is another further advance at 70,000 rand. No more 70,000 rand, 72. What is the thing in the brick pack? At 72,000 rand, do I put a comment there that it doesn't work? At 72,000 rand, no more. At 72,000 rand, I'm looking for 74. At 72,000, I'm looking for 74. There's another further advance at 74. At 74,000 rand, I'm looking for 75. At 74,000, 75. At 74,000, I'm looking for 75. There's another further advance at 74,000 rand. No more at 74,000 rand, 76. At 76,000 rand, doesn't look like the roof is working, guys. At 76,000 rand, at 78, at 78, I'm looking for 80 rand. At 78, I'm looking for 80 rand. At 78, I'm looking for 80 rand. At 80,000 rand, and listen to that. Listen to that. At 80,000 rand, with a non-moving work, a non-working roof. at 82,000 rand, 84, 84, 84, 84, 84. There's no further advance at 82,000 rand, and we're selling at 82,000 rand, 84, at 84,000 rand, 86, at 84, 86, at 84,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call number. Sold at 84,000 rand to buyer 1196. Right, let's go. Lot number 22 is a 2023 Toyota Quantum 6 kilo diesel, rating at 414,000 rand. Where is that vehicle? Is it coming? The vehicle has been sold as a non-runner, does it not drive. It's a very, very hard start. But once it gets started, guys, hey, it's going to make you money. Can I get an opening bid of 180,000 rand for a hard start? Can I get an opening bid of 180,000 rand? 100. 100 bucks. At 100,000 rand and open files. At 100,000 rand I need 105. At 100,000 rand I need 105. There's no further launch at 100,000 rand for a hard start. Davidson Anderson at 105. At 105 I need 110. At 105 I need 110. There's no further 2023. Guys. To me, does it start? I can't, what's he saying? At 110, I can't sell this vehicle at 115,000 rand. No worries. Guys, it needs quick start to start. We should have done that and started, we would have got a lot more money. At 115, I got 120, I got 120, thank you very much. At 120,000 rand, I need 125, at 125, I got. At 125, I need 130. At 125, I got 130. At 125, no more 130. At 130,000 rand, I need 135. At 130, I need 135. Is enough for the votes at 130,000 rand? No more. Jason, I'm going to withdraw this vehicle. Aucor, before we start the MX vehicles, please make sure they start this vehicle and we drive it through. Okay. I'm going to withdraw the vehicle now. The last time you stand the bank, I'm going to bring it through. They must start this vehicle. Okay. Guys, I'm going to withdraw this vehicle and get this vehicle started. That's not money for that car. Right. Deposit through. That vehicle must stop. Whoever's got charging here, can use charging to start it. Lot number 33. Lot number 33 is a 2018 VW Polo 1.4 trimline. We're selling it as a non-runner. Where is the vehicle tag? That one's definitely a non-runner. Doesn't start. It starts, but the key blade is broken. Lot number 33, and I need to open for 30,000 rand. Can I get 30,000 rand for the vehicle, please? 30. You kidding like this? You're paying this? 20,000 rand I got. At 20,000 rand, I'm going to give it 22 and a half. At 20, I got 22 and a half. At 22 and a half, I need 25. At 22 and a half, I need 25. At 25, I need 27 and a half. 27 and a half, I got a 9 twist. 30 is yours. 30 is yours. At 30,000 rand, I got 32 and a half. At 32 and a half, I need 35. At 32 and a half, I need 35. At 35,000 rand, I got a 9. At 35,000 rand, I need 27 and a half. At 30. 30 is okay. At 30,000 rand, I need 42 and a half. At 40,000, I need 42 and a half. I can't sell it too low. I need 42 and a half. There's another further rounds at 42 and a half. At 42 and a half, I'm going to sell. At 42 and a half, I need 25. At 42 and a half, I need 25. There's another further rounds at 42 and a half. Drop it around and let's go. At 42 and a half, I need 33 and a half. At 42 and a half for the first. 43 and a half to my left. That's the well spotted there. At 43 and a half, 44 and a half. At 44 and a half to 145 and a half. At 44 and a half to 145. Sorry, sir. Hello? You're 145. No, you're not. At 44,500 rand on the sell. At 44,500 for the first, second, third, and final call number. So 44,500 is my number. 238. Lot number 33, lot number 33 is done. Lot number 34 is selling as one money. Remember the same thing, there is no finance commission. Price of 2,600 plus VAT from Hola. Lot number 34 is a 2015 Ford Ranger 3.2. It's an XLS 4x4 Super Cab trading at 206,000 Rand. We've got a lousy 49,000 Rand. At 49,000 Rand, and then we have 51 at 49,000, and then 51. Is there no further advance at 49,000 Rand? No more 49. Trading at 206,051. At 51,000, I need 53. At 51, I need 53. Is there no further advance at 51,000 Rand? Where do I need to be? At 53, at 53,000 Rand, yes, I'll take your 54. At 54,000 Rand, I've got. At 54,000, I've got. At 54,000, I need 55. At 54, I've got. At 54,000 Rand, and more. No more 54,000 Rand. Bring the 55. At 54,000, 55. At 55,000, I'm not going up in 500, sir. At 55,000 Rand, 55 and a half. At 55 and a half thousand Rand, we'll give 56. I've never seen a Ford Ranger go from 500 Rand. At 55 and a half thousand Rand for the first, second, third, and 56. At 56,000 Rand for the first, second, third, and final time. No more. Sold 56,000 Rand to buy out 1125. Right, lot number 35, that's a 2022 bike X250 SUV 1.5, and it's a fashion. And we're selling it as a number with a trade of 128,000 Rand, and we're selling it at 11,000 Rand there. At 11,000 Rand, I'm number 13. At 11,000 Rand, I'm number 13. Is an offer advance at 11,000 Rand? No more than 11,000 Rand. 13. 15 I've got. 15 I sold it out from now before you. 17 I've got. At 17,000 Rand, I'm number 19. At 17,000, I'm number 19. Is an offer advance at 17,000 Rand. 19. At 19,000, I got to the floor. At 19,000, I'm number 21. With a 19,000 or even 21. With an offer advance at 19,000 Rand. What is 2 more thousand Rand for a bike? Be the first in your family to own one. No more 20 and 19,000 Rand. Rubber one, let's go. At 19,000 Rand for the first. Second, 20. At 20,000 Rand. And we're selling at 20,000 Rand, guys. Number 500, let's give them a chance. At 20,000 Rand for the first. Last is the 500 more for the second. For the third and final call, no more. Sold at 20,000 Rand to buyer 1178. Lot number 26. Thank you, sir. Thank you. At lot number 26 of the 2020, that's will go to 1.2 million. Trading at 119,000 Rand, I've got 10,000 Rand to stop. At 10,000 Rand, it's got 12.5. At 10,000 Rand, it's 12.5. At 12.5, I'm going to 15 of what? At 15,000 Rand, I need 17.5. At 17.5, I need 20. At 20,000 Rand, I'm going to 20. At 17,500 Rand, I need 17,500 Rand, I need 20. At 17.5, I need 20. Is it no further advance at 17,500 Rand? No more 17,500 Rand, this is ridiculous. Right. At 17.5, double it one. Sorry, double 500. At 17.5, I need 18,000 Rand for a 2020 Datsun. 18 I've got. At 18,000 Rand, I need 18.5. At 18.5, I need 90. At 18.5, I need 90. At 18.5, I need 90. There's an offer advance at 18,500 Rand. And I'm going to sell it at 18.5. At 18,500 Rand for the first, Second, 19 out of the back. And 19 and a half everyone, sir. Got 19 online. 19 and a half everyone. Half. 19 and a half is you. That 19 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. So 19 and a half thousand, your buy number. 572. Right, number 37 is a 2021 unit driver. It's a 1 litre expression. Trading at 140,000 rand and it's selling as a non-runner. Now we're opening bid of 30,000 rand. That 30,000 rand, that 32 and a half to the floor. That 32 and a half up to the floor. That 32 and a half about 35, 35, 37 and a half, 35 is online. That 35,000, 37 and a half, 37 and a half like that. We're going to fill about 37,500 rand. Normal for 2021 rental driver. Looking for 40. Looking for 40. At 40,000 rand, I need 42 and a half, at 40 out plus. At 40 out plus. At 40,000 rand, I need 42 and a half, at 40 out, I need 42 and a half. We're going to fill about 42,500 rand. Normal at 40,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call. Normal. 42 and a half, 45 is here. At 45 is here. At 45 I've got. At 45,000 and 47 and a half. At 45 is here. I'm looking for 47 and a half. At 45,000 and 47 and a half. Is another 45,000 red. 35,000 for the first. 47 and a half, 50 if you want. Sorry, it's not me, it's online. At 50,000 red I've got. At 50,000 I have. At 50,000 red I've got some ones if you want. 51. At 51,000 rand, I need 52. At 51, I need 52. Is it for the advance at 51,000 rand for the first? 52. 53, I've got. At 53,000 rand, I've got. At 53,000 for the first, second, third and final call. No more at 54. At 54,000 rand, I've got it online. I've got it online. At 54,000 rand. Don't give me half. Don't give me half. 54 and a half. 54 and a half. At 54 and a half, I need 55. At 54 and a half, I need 55. It's an open advance at 54 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third, 55. At 55,000 rand, I need 55 and a half. At 55, I need 55 and a half. At 55,000 rand, 55 and a half. It's an open advance at 55,000 rand. Buyer number 1040. I need 700 rand more to sell. Do you want to go up? My online, my bidder does not want to go up. Put an online bid on 55, 600 and 500. We'll be fair to the online bidder. You've been here the whole way. I need 55, 700 to sell. Buyer number 1040. I need 55, 700 to sell. Is there no further advance at 55, 600? 57, 55, 700? For the first, second, third and final call number. Sold. 55, 700 to buyer 1040. Thank you very much. Your officer, the gentleman. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going back to lot number 32. Back to lot 32. Right, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 32. The total is vehicle does stop. So I have no idea why it wasn't started. Lot number 32 is a 2023 Toyota Quantum 2.5 D40 6 per kilo, 16-seater. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. They're running a non-runner runner. There's a retailer to me. Right. Will you just guys come forward for me, please? Guys, the vehicle does start. Please don't embarrass me and not bid now. We got 130,000 rain at 130,000, I need 135, at 135, 130, I need 135. There's no further votes at 130,000. There's no further votes. There's no bias commission on this vehicle, so I can't. At 130,000 rain, I've got. At 130,000, I've got no money for 135. There's no further votes at 130,000 rain. I need 135. At 135, I've got. At 135, I need 140. At 135, I need 140. At 135, I need 140. There's no further votes at 135,000 rain. Guys, I tried my hardest. You're not going to sell at 135. Let's put a house bid of 157,500. And make the increment 500. I need 158 to sell, ladies and gentlemen. 158,000 rand I need to sell. At 157,500 rand for the first. For 2023 Toyota Quantum 6 per kilo. At 157,500 for the second. At 157,500 rand for the third and final call. No more. I need 158 to sell, guys. No bias commission. It will remain unsold. Well, what number here we go. Put it on. Well, what number 41. Lot number 41, we are starting at the standard bank. Running vehicles, there is no bias commission on these vehicles. Lot number 41, and you are opening for 250,000. And the lead opening for 250,000 is start. Trading at 344. And lead opening bid for 56,000 carries on the clock. I need 250,000. I need 170. What? 170 hours. At 170,000, I need 170. At 170,000, I need 175. At 170,000, I need 175. There's no further advance at 170,000. 175. At 175, I've got. At 175, 177.5 is here. At 177.5, 180, 177.5 is here. I need 180. I need 177.5 no more. Need 180,000 rand. At 180,000 rand, I need 182.5. At 182.5, I need 185. No bias premium. The price of it, 2,600 plus that. At 182.5, 185. At 185,000, 187.5. And we are selling at 185. Because in no further advance at 185,000 rand for the first. At 185,000 rand for the second. At 185,000 rand for the third and the final quote. 187.5. At 187.5, I need 190 and 190 I have. At 190,000 rand of cost. At 190, I need 192.5. And we're selling at 190,000 rand for the first. At 190,000 rand for the second. At 192.5. Guys, the trade is 344 and you guys are catching the push button. At 192,500 rand for the first. 195. At 195,000 rand for the first. At 195,000 rand for the second. At 197,000 rand for the first. 200,000 round. At 200,000 rand, I'm going to 2 at 2.5. At 200, I'm going to 2 at 2.5. There's an offer that amounts to 200,000 rand for the first. For the second, 2.5. At 2.5 for the first. Second, 12.5. This carbon 5 is not on it. It's a bullet. 7.5. At 207.5, we give it 215. At 207.5, we give it 215. That's more than, not even half of it. At 207.5 for the first. At 207.5 for the second. The one. Back to 2.5. Is that what's going up in 6? 310? At 207,500 rand no more. At 207,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final call no more. Sold. 207,500 to buyer number 1032. Lot number 41A, 41A, it's a settlement. 3 vehicle. And it's 2029 Mercedes B200, it's got a canopy. It's only got 153,000 kilometers. And I'm looking at 90,000 rand, and 90, I'm going to give it 92.5. At 92, I'm going to give it 94. At 92, I'm going to give it 94. There's another further round at 92,000 rand. 94. At 94,000 rand, I got. At 94,000 rand, 96, and 96, I got 98. At 98 to the floor. At 98 to the floor. Aucor spec. Okay. At 102. Guys, I cannot find an especially protected canopy. At 102,000 rand I've got. There's a lot further rounds at 102,000 rand for the fifth. Let's drop it one and let's go. At 102,000 rand for the first. Second, 103 in the front. 103, 104 is you. And 104 is me at the front. At 104,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final call. No more. So, subject to confirmation. 104 by 11. Ladies and gentlemen, I have said please get up quicker. Lot number 42 is a 2019 Toyota Rush. It's a 1.5 automatic. Trading at 212,000 rand. I need 120,000 of stock. We should be getting that all day long. I need 120,000 rand of stock. 100,000 rand I've got. At 100,000 rand I've got. No, 100,000. At 100,000 rand I need 102.5, and 100,000 I need 102.5. There's an offer that wants at 100,000 rand. No more, 102.5. At 102.5, 105, 105, I need 107.5. At 107.5, I need 110. At 110, I need 112.5. There's an offer that wants at 112, 150, 150, I need 117.5. There's a 117.5 to the floor. At 117.5 on line first, 120 on line, 120, 122.5 is on line. At 122.5, 135, I'm looking at 122.5, 125. 125 is yours. Are you in? Take 127.5. And we sell at 127,500 rand. At 130,000, I need 132.5. At 130, I need 132.5. It's another further bounce at 130,000 rand. Number 130,000 rand, double one the next go. At 139, 132.5. At 132.5, we give 133.5, 133.5, we give 132.5. There's another further bounce at 132.5 for the first. Second, third and final call, number 134.5. At 134.5 for the first. 135.5. At 135.5 for the first. Second, third and final call, number. So 134,500 rand to buy a 1236. Right there, lot number 33. Number 33 is a 2020 Renault Kia, it's a 900T. 38, 179,000 rand. I've got. At 30,000 rand, I've got. I've got 2.5. At 30,000 rand, I head to the floor. At 30,000 rand, I'll give it 35. At 30,000, I'll give it 35. At 30,000 rand, I'm looking for 32.5. At 30,000, I'm looking for 32.5. At 32.5, I've got. At 32.5, I've got 32.5, 35. At 35, 34. At 35,000 rand, I'm looking for 37.5. At 37.5, I'm looking for 35. At 35, 37.5 over here. At 37.5, I've got 40 to my left. At 40,000 rand, I'm 42.5. He's got this being at 42.5, I've got. At 42.5, 45 on the left. At 45,000 rand, I'm 47.5. At 47.5, yep. At 47.5, at 50, at 50,000 rand, I'm going to sell. At 51, at 51, at 51,000 rand over here, Maya. At 51, you want 52. At 53, at 53, you want 54. At 54, 55 here. At 55, 56, if you want so. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60 round. At 59,000 rand, I'm going to sell. At 59,000 rand, first, second, third and final call number. Sold at 59,000 rand to buy number. Now put them all call. 1019. Round lot number 44. Lot number 44 is a 2021. It's a 0% 1.2 GL. Trading at 153,000 rand and about how much? That's 4 fingers. And a hop. Because it was 40 and a hop. 40 and a half. At 40,500 rand I've got. At 45,000 I've got. Robin Clark, please. At 45,000 rand and 15 cents. At 50,000 and 50,000. Yo, 55. Yeah. At 60,000 I've got. At 60,000, at 65, at 60,000, we was 70. At 70, at 70 to my left. At 70,000 rand against you at 75, at 75, I'm going to give 80, at 80 I've got. At 80,000 rand I've got. At 80,000, at 80,000, man, I need 82.5, at 82.5, there's got a line before you. At 85, I've got 87.5 at the back. At 87.5, I'm going to give a 90 round. At 87.5, 90 is at 9. At 90,000, man, I'm going to give a 92.5 at 90. I'm going to give a 92.5 as an effort advance at 90,000. No more 90, 92.5 to the gentleman over there. At 92.5 man, and we're going to sell. We're going to run the next story. At 93.5, I've got in the front. At 93.5 is here. At 93.5 is here. At 93.5 rand for the first, second, third and final call number. Sold at 93.5 rand to buy a 175. Round lot number 35. Lot number 45 is a 2020. It's a Ford Mustang. It's 2.3. It's automatic. Trading at the 592,000 rand. Now we're going to go opening bid of 250,000 rand. At 250 I've got. We're going to go up in 10s, please. At 250, I'm looking for 260. At 250, I'm looking for 260. At 260, 270. At 270, I'm looking for 280. At 270, I've got 280. At 270, I'm looking for 280. We're going to put advance at 270,000 rand for the floor. At 270, I've got 280. At 290,000, I've got 290 for the floor. 290, I've got a 9. At 300,000, I've got 3 or 4. At 300,000 rand, I've got 310. At 310, I've got 320. At 320, 330, everyone served. At 320, I've got 330. At 330, I've got 340. There's an output advance of 340. At 340, I'm looking for 350. At 350, I have. At 350 against you. At 350, 360, 370. At 370,000. 370. At 370, I've got 380. At 370, I'm looking for 380. There's an output advance of 370,000 rand. 380. At 385. 385. At 385, I'm looking for 390. At 385, I'm looking for 390. There's an output advance of 385, 390 as well. 400 round. 400 round. At 400,000 rand to the floor. At 200,000, drop to 2.5. Drop to 2.5. At 400,000, I'm looking for 2.5. At 2.5. I've got 4-5 at 405 to the floor. Oh, what's happening, Jason? What's happening, Jason? At 407.5. Every selling at 407.5, 408.5. At 408.5 to the floor. This is a further advance at 408,500 rand for the first, second, third and final call, 409.5, 14 rand. Make it 14, go back up on the 100. At 410 for the first, second, 411, 412. At 412 for the first, second, 413, 414, 414 for the first, second, 415, 416. At 416 for the first, second, third and final call, 470. 418 at 418 for the first, second, third, 418, 490, 420 round at 420 up for the first, second, 421, 422 at 422 go up in two speeds at 423, 425, 423, 425 the ground set at 423,000 for the first, second, 425. At 425, 427, and 425 to 427. At 427 and 429. At 427,000 rand for the first, second, third and final for no more. Sold at 427,000 rand to buyer number 1032. Wow! Lot number 46 of 2019. VWT one for 2 meter TDR Highline Port Mountain. PSG trading at 373,000 rand. And look at that roof. Trading at 86,000 Ks on the clock. And I need opening got a 52 now. I've got 52, I've got 55, got 57 and a half, I've got 262. At 262, 267, at 267, I'm going to go 272. Is it no further advance at 267, 2672. At 272,277. At 277,282, at 292, at 287, at 287, 292, at 292, 297, at 297,302, at 302,000 rand I've got, at 302,000 rand and 307. Is it no further advance at 302? Drop it at 2.5, please. At 302, I need 305.5. Is it no further advance at 305, 4.5? At 304.5, I need 307. At 307, I need 309.5. At 309.5, I need 312. At 309.5, drop it to 310. At 309.5, I need 310. It works for my computer. At 309,500 rand for the first, go up in twos, please. At 310, I need 312. At 310, I need 312. At 310,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. 312. At 312,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. So 312,000 rand. We buy out 1169. Lot number 47 is a 2014 Listen Extra 1.6 PCR. It's an XE trading at 171,000 rand. We got a 50,000 rand. Ready? Oh, that 30,000 rand I've got. That 30,000 rand I need 32.5. Need 32.5. And the Victor is working. At 32.5, I need 35. At 32.5, I need 35. At 35, I have. At 35, I'm selling. At 35,000 rand for the first. At 35,000 rand for this. 37.5. At 37.5 for the first. At 38.5. At 38,500 rand for the first. 29.5. 30 round. At 40,000 rand, go back up in ones. At 40,000 rand, I need 31. You got 31. At 41 to the online first. At 42, if you want, sir. How are you going to get home? 42. At 42, online. 43 is here. At 43,000 rand, 44 is there. At 44 is here. 45 is here. At 46 is online. 47 is at the back. 48 is over here. What's it? Pay jeans. Relay jeans. At 48,000 rand is here. At 48,000 rand, online is 49. At 49,000 rand, 50 to the floor. At 50 to the floor for the first, second, third and final call 51. at 51,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final call, 52. At 52,000 rand for the first. 53. At 53,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final, 55. At 55,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. So that's 55,000 rand to buy number 1072. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, these workers are from Standard Bank. Please. Standard Bank, 0% buyer's premium. The lot number 48 to the 2022 is a Honda. It's a high power H6, 3% premium, and it's automatic. Trading at 287,000 rand. And then you got a opening bid of 150,000 rand. Where you guys are making me work here today, I got 100,000 rand of stocks. At 100,000 rand, drop in fives. At 100,000 rand, I need 105. At 100,000 rand, I need 105. There's a no further advance at 105, 105, 110. 110, 115. At 150, 120, at 120, I need 125. At 120, I need 125. 125 is here. 130 if you want. 130 is right at the back. At 135 is at the front. 140 is you. 145 is there. 150 is here. And I'm selling at 150. Wow. At 155, at 157 and a half. At 157 and a half, you want 160. 160 is at the back. At 160,000 for the first. 161. 162. At 162 is right at the back there. At 162, 163 in the front. At 163, 164, 165. At 165 is here. At 165 is here. 166 is there. 167 is here. 168 is there. 169 is there. 170 is here. At 170, 171 if you want. 171, 172, 173. 174. 175, 176, 177, 177, 178, 179, 180 is here. At 180,000 rand, 181, at 182, at 182, I made 183, 182 for the first, second, third and final call, 183, 184, at 184,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. So 184,000 rand to buy number 742. Right, lot number 49, and I think this is the last of the Standard Bank vehicles, the last of the 0% buyer's premium. Lot number 49 is a 2019 Nissan Qashqai 1.2. It's automatic. It's trading at 234,000 with 95,000 kilometers. And I got 60,000 rand in the front. We need to go from far. That's 60,000, that's 65 at the back, that's 65, I got 70 in the front, that's 70, I got 75. At 75, I'm looking for 80, at 80, I've got. At 80,000 rand, I need 85. At 80,000 rand, I need 85. At 80,000 rand, I got 85, I got 85, I got 85. Go ahead, huh? 85,000 rand, I'm looking for 90, at 85, I'm looking for 90. There's an open advance at 85,000 rand. We're way below. At 90,000 at the back. At 90,000, we got 95, at 90,000, we got 95. 95 is here. At 95,000 rand, I'm looking for 100 round. At 95, I'm looking for 100 round. There's an open advance at 95,000 rand. Trading at 224,000 rand. And I've got 95,000 rand. Double 2.5. At 95, I'm looking for 97.5. At 95, I'm looking for 97.5. There's an open advance at 95,000 rand. Hey, sneaking there at 97.5. At 97.5, I need 100 round. At 97.5, I need 100 round. At 97.5, I need 100 round. Guys, we're way below. The output of 114,000 rand. 700. Then go up in 100. Guys, we need 114,800 to sell. We are sitting at a house bid of 114,700. If you go 800, I will say sold. I want you to do a countdown. Didn't work. At 114,700 and you got 1,014, 800 to sell. At 114,700 for the first. Second, sold at 114,800. Your buy number, sir? 73. Hey, you let me hang, right? Right. Right, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to be starting with the running vehicles. We're back to the MFC, but first we've got the hubcaps to sell. Then we're going to go to Mercedes-Benz, MFC, and everybody else. We've got 45 hubcaps for various types of Hyundais. Apparently they're very, very expensive. There's a lot of people there. And I got 2,000 rand for the whole lot. 3,000 rand for the whole lot. That 3,000 rand, I'm looking for 4, I'm looking for 4, and then for the month of 3,000 rand. Double 500. 3.5, guys. Just over here. I think they're 700 rand each. That 3,000 rand I'm going to sell. 3.5 I'm still going to sell. But I'll take 4,000 if you want. That 3,500 rand for the first, second, third and final for no more. Sorry, that 3,500 rand. I said so, unfortunately, sir. 51 is buyer number 1208. 3,500 rand. Right, here we go. We're going to start with the big number first. Lot number 52 is a 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLE. It's a 300D. It's an automatic. It's trading at 789,000 rand. And I'm sitting with a lousy bid of 400. We're going to go up in 10. 14 I've got. At 410, number equal 420. At 14 I've got. At 420 I've got. At 420 I've got. At 420, 430. At 430 I've got. 440 if you want. 440 I've got. At 440,000 rand, I need 450. At 450 I've got. At 450, 460. At 460,000 rand, no more. No more 460. 460 is on line first. 470 to the gentleman over there. At 470 I've got. At 470, 480. At 470 I've got 480. At 480,000 rand is here. 2 to 4. At 480,000 rand, I need 490. At 480,000 rand, I need 490. Double to 5, and let's go. At 480,000 rand, looking for 485 is there. 485, 490 if you want to. We're all below, but I'm just going to go. At 490,000 rand to the 4th. At 490,000, we're looking for 495. You look like you deserve this closer. At 495, you deserve it more. At 500, at 500,000 rand no more. Really good. 505 online. 510 if you want. 505, 510. At 510,000, we're very close to selling it outright. At 510,000 rand to the floor. There's a no further advance at 510,000 rand for the first. At 510,000 rand for the second. According to that, I can do 12 and a half, you will spend 12 and a half. 515. At 515, 517 and a half. 520. At 520 I've got. I'll take ones now. You can be very close to the reserve. 522 and a half. I can sell outright. 522 and a half. 23 and a half. 523 and a half. 24 and a half. 25 and a half. At 524 and a half. 525 and a half. At 525 and a half. 526 and a half. I'm selling outright. At 526 and a half online, 527 and a half. There is no further votes at 527,500 rand for the first. Second, 528.5. 529.5 on my left. Online before you, I'm going to make it 530 if you want. 530, let's go back up on the ones. At 530,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. Sold 530. Triple one. To buy a triple one. That is an outright sell. Lot number 53. Lot number 53 is a 2022. It's a listening to 201.6. Single cab. Trading at 159,000 rand. And I got 90,000 rand. I'm going to get 92. And I got 92. What did you do there? Oh, 92,000, 95, 92, I got 95, 95, 97. And 97 and off to the against 2, I'll take 100 if you want. At 100 is against 2. At 100,000 and 1 or 2 and a half, and 1 or 2 and a half, and 1 or 5, and 1 or 2 and a half, and 1 or 5. There's an outfit of lots at 102,000 rand. No more property, let's go. At 102,500 rand for the first, 1 or 3 and a half. At 103 and a half, 1 or 4 and a half, 1 or 5 and a half to the gentleman over there. And 1 or 5 and a half, 1 or 6 and a half to me. Against you, 1 or 7 and a half to you. 1 or 7 and a half is online, 1 or 8 and a half to you. 1 or 8 and a half is online. And 1 or 9 and a half is my bid. 1 or 9 and a half is me. 1 or 9 and a half thousand rand, 110 and a half, 111 and a half, and 111 and a half is me, and 111 and a half for the first, second, third, and final call, no more, 1 or 12 and a half, 113 and a half for the 113 and a half is here, and 113 and a half for the first, second, 114 and a half is on line before you, and 114, 115, 116 and a half is up here, 117 and a half is the gentleman there, 117 and a half, 118 and a half, 119 and a half for you. At 119 and a half, no more, 120 and a half, 121 and a half, at 121 and a half thousand rand for the first, 122 and a half, 123 and a half, at 123 and a half for the first, 124 and a half, 125 and a half, 126 and a half, 127 and a half, at 120, can I go 130 rounds, sir? 130 rounds to the gentleman over there. At 130,000 rand for the first, at 130,000, 132. 132, you want to go 135, 132, you want to go 134. You don't know for the work at 134 to the man. At 134, 136, and 134,000, 136. At 136, 138. At 138, you go 140, 138 to the first. 140. At 140, 142. At 142 for the first. Second, third, and final ground level. So that 142,000 rand to buy number. I can't see that already. 339. Thank you very much, sir. 142,000 rand to buy a 231. That is a gentleman, just a reminder, all these vehicles here will be holding a 6% buyer's premium at 2,600 rand documentation fee and events on their lot. Lot number 54 is a 2016 BMW Polo to 1.2 TSR Comfort Line. It's trading at 139,800 and I'm going to allow these 72,500 rand. It's 72,500, I like 75, it's 72,500, I like 77,500. I kept it. Can I get 77,500? That's 76,000 rand I've got. That's 76,000, I need 77, that's 76, I need 77, that's 77, 78. That's 78,000 rand on call, what's your bits? You got 2. That's 78, 79. 80 round, at 80 round, as my name is 80 round and I'm going to sell at 80,000 rand for the first. 82, at 82,000 rand is online before everybody else. At 82,000 rand I need 84, at 82 I need 84, 84,000 rand I need 86. Did you know for the month at 84,000 rand online? 86, got a bit there. 86, 88, at 88,000 rand I'm looking for money at 88, moving banana. Did you know for the month at 88 online? Everyone, let's go. 90 to the 4, that gentleman over there. At 90,000 rand for the first, 91, at 91, 91 for the second, 92, at 92,000 rand, 93, at 93,000 rand, I'm giving 94, 93 for the first, second, 94. At 95,000 rand, I'm giving 96, 95, 96 for that, at 96,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call 97, at 97, 98, 98, 99 will be that gentleman in the back, at 99, two gentlemen in the back, at 91,000 rand, I'm giving 100 over here. At 100,000 rand, maybe 100,000 rand. Because then you know 100,000 rand for the first, second, Third and final call. My man is over here. So, 100,000 rand to the boss bit. One, 4. Right, lot number 55, all the way from East Bank Financial Services. The 2016 Mitsubishi Pajero Sports is 2.5 GLS 4x2 automatic, rating at 255,000 rand. Can I get an opening bid of 100? Can I get an opening bid of 100? That is huge, 255,000. Can I get 50 grand to start me? Who said that? What do y'all take? That 40,000 rand and the 45, 40,000 rand and the 45. That 40,000 rand and the 45 and 45 and the 50. That 45 and the 50. That 45,000 and the 50 at 50 at 12. That 50,000 rand and the 55 to the floor. Top man. That 55,000 rand and the 60 at 55 and the 60. That's a Mitsubishi Pajero. Order from Japan. That 55 and the 60. That's 60,000 rand. I got on line at 60. I'm looking for 65 and the crowd just 20 bucks up. That's 60,000, I need 65. That's 60,000, I need 65. There's enough for the rods at 62 and a half, what's that? 62 and a half. That's 62 and a half, I'm looking for 65. That's 62 and a half, I'm looking for 65. There's enough for the rods. That's 62 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. 65 is on line. That's okay, the trade is due to you up. 67 and a half. I got 67 and a half. 68 and a half. That's 68 and a half. 69 and a half. That's 69 and a half to the floor. I'm going to make it. Let me get to 70. Let me get to 70. That's 70 and a half. 71. That's 70 and a half thousand rand for the first. That's 70 and a half thousand rand for the second. That's 70 and a half thousand rand for the third and the final call. No more. That's way below. I'm going to make it subject to confirmation. Sorry, subject to confirmation. 70,000 rand to buy number 1046. Right, lot number 56 for 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLC 220p automatic. The sunroof is working, it's trading at 404,000 rand. It's got 50,000 kilometers. And I need to open bid of 320,000 rand. 260 on there. That's 260,000 and 270 at 270. A real opening against each other. Lucky I'm in instruction here. But I'll take your 270 anyway because I'm way below. At 260, 270 at 270, I've got 280. I don't know, we're looking at 290 at 290, I've got. At 290, 290, 300,000 I'm looking for. At 300,000 rand I'm looking for. At 300,000 rand, I need 310. At 320 to the floor. That's top spin. 320, 330. At 330,000 rand, I need 330 is on line, pop. 340 at you. At 340,000 rand, and I can sell them at 350. At 350, I'm looking for 360. At 360, I've got 360, 365 is here. 370 is on line. At 370,000, 375 is good. 375 is there. At 375, I'm going to sell it out right now. At 375,000 rand for the first. At 375,000 rand for the second. At 375,000 rand for the third and the final call. 377 and a half. At 370, 380 to the back. At 380,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call. 381. 382. At 382 against you for the first, second, I hope so. No more 382,000 rand. First, second, third and final call. So 382,000 rand. 741 sold outright. Right, lot number 57. Yeah, there we have it. Lot number 57 is a 2012 Citroen C4. What a fantastic looking car. Can I get opening bid at 40,000 rand? Can I get opening bid at 40,000 rand? 30, at 30,000. Yeah, I've got 30,000. At 30,000, I've got at the back. At 30,000, I need 22 and a half. At 30,000, I need 22 and a half. Yes, if you haven't driven a Citroen, go and drive one. It's a wonderful drive. You don't believe me? Anything French is good, man. Okay, but now why point out? At 30,000 rand, I'm looking at 32 and a half. At 30,000 rand, I'm looking at 32 and a half. There's no further branch at 30,000 rand. And we're going to sell it at 32 and a half against you, sir. You want to go 35? 35. At 35 behind me. At 35, 37 and a half. Can I get to 40? Can I go in one? 37 and a half is here, sir. What are you doing? 41 if you want. 42 if you want. 43 if you want. I got 23 there. 24. Oh, yeah, sir, sorry. Yes, 24. 45 against you. 46 if you want, sir. 47 if you want. 48 if you want. 49 if you want. You go around, it's a round figure, which one on the computer? You want to go 50? 50 is here. 51 if you want, sir. 51 against you. 52. 53. 53, go to the last one, 53. No, yeah. So 52 is here. Half. 52 and a half. 52 and a half. No, come on, don't do that to me. Now you're going to think of that. 52 and a half. That's 52,500 rand for the first. That's 52,500 rand for the second. That's 52,500 rand for the third and the final call. No more. So 52 and a half. I can't see that. Sorry. 749. Right, 749. Lot number 58 to the 2022 Red Grid 1 litre dynamic trading at 103. I need opening for 35,000 rand. Can I get 35,000 rand? 25 I've got. At 25,000, I'm looking at 27 and a half. At 25 I've got. We got 27 and a half. At 27 and a half, I'm looking for 30 around at 30,000 I've got. At 30,000 I've got in line before you at 32 and a half I'll take. 32 and a half. At 32 and a half, I'm looking for 35 at 35 I've got in line. Why don't you just stop me there? At 37 and a half. At 37 and a half, I've got in line before you. 40 if you want, sir. 42 and a half. At 42 and a half thousand rand, I'm looking for 45. At 42 and a half, I'm looking for 45. Is there a further amount at 42 and a half thousand rand? And we're selling 45. At 45,000 rand, I'm looking for 47 and a half. At 45, I'm going for 37 and a half. Guys, don't wait till the end to buy a car, or you're going to walk home. At 25,000 rand, I've got to the gentleman in the front. And I'm selling no more 35,000 rand. Drop the one and let's go. At 45, 47 and a half, I'm sorry, sir. At 47 and a half, I'm looking for 28 and a half. At 47 and a half. For the first, second, third and final call, you want 48 and a half. 48 and a half is here. At 48 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. So that's 48 and a half thousand to buy a 749. Right, let's see how the sensitivities are doing today. Lot number 59 is a 2022 Toyota Quantum. The Repo against Suspect trading at 337,000 rand. And I got allows you got 171,000 rand online. 171,000 I need 176. 176 I've got online. At 176 I need 181. At 170, we're going to sell it at 181,000 rand. At 181,000 rand I'm going to sell. 186 I'm going to sell. At 186,000 I need 191. That is the cheapest sponsor yet. 191 to the floor. And I'm selling 196 to 01. At 201 to the floor. Drop it to 5 and next one, we're on 5. 206. 211. At 211,000 rand I've got to the floor. 216. At 269, 221. At 221 I've got to the floor. at 221,000 rand for the first, 226, 231, at 231,000 rand to the four, at 231, 236, at 236, I need 241, at 236,000, 238, top that, 238. At 238, 240 everyone. At 238,000, 240. 240 is against you. At 240, 242. At 242, I need 244. At 244, I need 246. There's no further advance at 246,000 rand to me. At 246, I need 248. At 246 for the first. Second, 248, 250 round. At 250,000 for the first. Second, third and final growing number. Sold at 250,000 rand. By 11. Right, lot number 60, please listen up, there will be a latest delay. Lot number 60 is a 2021, it's a VW Polo Vigo. Trading 191,000 at 18,000 kilometers on it, and there's a latest delay. Lot number 5, please. 167,500, I'm going to give it 72 and a half, at 72 and a half, I'm going to give it 77 and a half, at 77 and a half, I'm going to give it 82 and a half, at 82 and a half, we got 87 and a half, at 87 and a half, I'm going to give it 92 and a half, at 92 and a half, I'm going to give it 97 and a half, is it like the box at 92 and a half, 97 and a half, I've got, against you, 102 and a half against you, 107 and a half. Now it's online, guys. No need to overload at 107 and a half. I got 112 and a half. Ali, you see now you're missing the bit. Please pay attention to the auctioneer. At 117 and a half is here. At 117 and a half is here. 122 and a half. At 122 and a half, 127 and a half, 127 and a half I have. At 127 and a half, no more. 132 and a half, please. 132 and a half was online first. 135 with your buyer rights. 132, we go. Is your buyer taking 135? 137 and a half is online. At 137 and a half, and I think we're going to sell. At 137 and a half, we're going to sell. Drop it at one and let's go. At 137 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third, and final round number. Sold at 137,500 with an latest delay. 1236. 1236. Lot number 61 is a 2017 Toyota ATS 1.5 XS Sprint, trading at 112,000 rand. 35 I got on now. At 35,000 rand, I got 37 and a half, at 37 and a half, I need 40. At 37 and a half, I need 40. Is enough for the ones at 37 and a half thousand rand. It's a Toyota. 40. At 40,000 rand, I got 42 and a half, at 42 and a half, I need 45. At 42 and a half, I need 45. At 45 I have. At 45,000 rand, I need 47 and a half. At 45, I need 47 and a half. Is enough for the ones at 45,000. And we're selling at 45,000, let's go. At 45,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final goal. No more. Sold 45,000 rand. Buy another 98. Buy 98. Right, lot number 62. Guys, this is the section that I was talking about, the one that drives nuts. Lot number 62, the 2023 Citroen C3, 1.2 Protect. 188,000 rand with 51,000 kilometers. And I need an opening bid of 90,000 rand. I need an opening bid of 90,000 rand, guys. Cannot sell this below that. You're not going to move until I get 90,000 rand for this car. 51,000. With the no further advance at 90 you got. That's 90,000 rand, 92 and a half, and 90,000 rand, 92 and a half. With the no further advance at 90,000 rand, I'm going to sell at 90,000 rand for the first, second, third, and fourth, 92 and a half on now. 95 to the back, everyone. 95,000 rand I've got. And 95,000 rand is online first, at 97 and a half, 97 and a half, at 100, 0 off to the back. At 102,500 rand on the par. At 105, 107 and a half, 105, 107 and a half. Lovely block of glass. At 107 and a half, 110, 110, 112 and a half. 112 and a half, 112 and a half. At 112 and a half, 150, and 112 and a half, 150. Is it not further advance at 150, 170 and a half, 170. 120 on line at 120,000, 122 and a half. At 122 and a half, I've got. Is no further advance at 122 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third, and final call. No more. So at the back at 122 and a half thousand rand. Your buy number 602. Right, block number 63 is a 2021. It's a VW Polo 1 meter TSR. And it's got 76,000 Ks on the block. I need a 3 got 100,000 rand. Need a 3 got 100,000 rand. 80,000 I've got. That 80,000 rand I need a 85. That 80,000 rand I've got. That 80,000 rand I'm looking for 85. That 80,000 rand I'm looking for 85. Who's in there for the ones at 85? That 85,000 rand I got 98, 90, 95. Who's in there for the ones at 95? At 95,000 rand I need 100 grand. At 95 I got 100. 100 over 4. At 100,000 rand I need 105. At 100,000 rand I need 105. Who's in there for the 105? At 105,000 rand I need 110. That sunroof is working. And the retail is working. Yeah, at 105,000 rand and 110, 115. You guys are making me work here today. At 115,000 rand, I need 120 rand, and 115, I need 120 rand. Double it to him off, and let's see if we go. At 115, I need 117 and a half. Is enough for the bonds at 115 and a half thousand rand for the first. 115, go out of the back. 117 and a half, 120, 120 is on line. 122 and a half. 122 and a half to the floor. At 122 and a half thousand rand for the first. 125 is on line. At 127 and a half was on line. Now the guys are jumping in. 130 at the back. Now 130 is on line. At 2021, VW Polo 1 liter with a working roof. You guys will be the mayor of Durban. At 135,000, 137 and a half, 137 and a half, I need 120. At 137 and a half, I need 140. With the for the advance at 137 and a half thousand rand for the first. 140 is on line. At 140,000 rand, I need 142 and a half, 142 and a half, I need 145. At 142 and a half, 145. At 145, I need 147 and a half, 147 and a half. Boy, you guys are making me work. 150 to the floor. 150 to the floor. At 150,000, I need 152 and a half, at 150, I need 152 and a half, at 152 and a half, 155. There's enough for the bonds at 155,000 rand going for the first. At 157 and a half. At 157 and a half, double the ones and let's go. At 157 and a half thousand rand, looking for 158. At 157 and a half, I'm looking for 158. At 157 and a half thousand, no more. So, subject to confirmation, 157 and a half thousand, buy number 1121. Lot number 64 is a 2024, it's a Renault Kia. Renault Quid. One liter expression life, trading at 145 with 55,000 kilometers. Can I get a opening bid of 60,000 rand? Sorry? 55 I've got. At 55,000 rand, I need 57 and a half. At 55, I need 57 and a half. Is it all for the advance at 50, 57 and a half to the back? At 57 and a half, I need 60 rand. Is it all for the advance at 60 and a half? At 62 and a half. At 62 and a half, I need 65. At 65, I need 67 and a half. On line. At 67, 70. At 70,000 rand, I got 72 and a half, at 72 and a half, I got 75 on mine. From now, we want 77 and a half, sir. 77 and a half to the floor. And we're selling at 80,000 rand. At 80,000 rand, I need 82 and a half, at 82 and a half, I need 85. At 55,000 Ks on the clock. At 85. At 85,000, I need 87 and a half, at 85, I need 87 and a half. And I'm those 87 and a half. At 87,500 rand money. At 90,000 rand, I need 92 and a half. Thousands are one of the nicest rental goods you're going to find here today. At 90,000 rand, everyone, let's go. At 90,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final for Momo. Sold at 90,000 rand to buyer 1, 2, 3, 6. Wow, that number 65 in the 2016 BMW Golf. It's a 1.4 TSR comfort line PSG. Trading at 194,000, 98,000 kilometers. Dennis, let's see what the roof does. There we have it. At 109, 111, 500, 114, 116 to the 4, 119 on 121 to the 4, 124, 126 and a half, 139. 131 and a half to the floor at 134, 136 and a half at 136 and a half, 139, 131 and a half to the floor at 141 and a half to the floor. Then over that one to 141 and a half. Number one, and let's go at 141,000 rand to first, second, third, and final to Momo. So at 141 and a half. 175. Does it got funny? Plug the cable. Last buyer, 1103, I'm too late. Rod, lot number 66, 175. That was the first vehicle for me on the Puma, so make me proud. Yeah. Lot number 66 in 2024, it's a Ford Puma 1 meter EcoBoost ST line. It is nice. Another 200,000 rand to the floor. To a 209, 207, 212, 217, 222, 227, 232. At 232,000, looking for 237, at 232, I'm looking for 237. With no further out at 237. At 237,000 rand. At 240. At 247, at 247, 252. At 252, 257. At 257,000, I've got consent to some. At 262. At 262,000 rand and more. 267 to the floor. At 267, 272, at 272. No more. 277 to the floor. At 277,000, drop it to twos. And let's go. At 277,000 for the first, second, 279, 281. At 281,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final for Momo. So 281,000 rand. To buy a 1059. Right, moving on, number 67. Lot number 67 is a 2021 Nissan X-Trail 1.6 PCR. Oh my, shattered nerves. So 4x4, of course, is a roof working. Can I get an opening bid of 80,000 rand? 80,000 and bucks. Open fives, please. There's a sunroof at 80, at 80,000 and at 85, at 85, at 90, at 85, at 90. 85,000 rand, I'm going to 90 and 90 I've got. At 90,000 rand, I'm going to 95. At 95,000 rand, I'm going to 95. Within the further rounds at 95,000 rand. 100. At 100,000 rand, I got in the front. At 100,000 rand, I got 105, 110 in the front. At 110,000 rand in the front. At 110, I need 115 and 110. Trading with 370,000 rand, this is not money. At 110,000, 115 and 115, I need 120. At 120,000, we need 19. At 120, I've got. At 120, I need 125. At 120, I need 125. At 125, I need 130 round. At 125, I need 130 round. Then I feel advance at 125, 130. At 130,000 rand to the floor. Then I feel advance at 135. At 135,000 rand for the first. At 135,000 rand for the second. Selling. Sold at 135,000 rand. To buy a 1, 2, 4, 2. Lot number 68 is a 2,1900 grand R10. The one we tower. Hey, let's hear a minute. Let's go up to 60. When we get to 60, we got them 2s. When we get to 70, go up in 2s. Go to 1. 2 next. That's 2,900 grand. That's automatic now. Automatic. And we're sitting at 77,000 rand, I got 79. That's 79,000 rand, I got 81, 81, 82, 85. This is for the box at 83, 85. At 85,000 rand, I need 87, 87, 89. This is for the box at 87, 89. 91. At 91,000, 93. At 93, I got 95, at 95, I need 97. This is for the box at 95,000 rand. Drop it around, let's go. At 95,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final, 96. And I'm selling 97. And 97,000 rand for the first. Second, 98. And 98, 99, 99, 100 round. And 99 for the first. And 99 for the second. And 99 for the third and the final. No more. Sold at 99,000 rand to buy out 1066. Lot number 69 is a 2022 Mercedes-Benz Vito Triple N Senior. All the way in fleet. Ladies and gentlemen, this vehicle, the buyer will need to be vetted before he can pay. Can I get an opening bid of 200,000 rand? Can I get an opening bid of 200,000 rand? Don't be shy. I'm looking at you. Don't give me one. Don't even give me one. There's another one. Nobody at 200,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final. At 200,000 rand I got. At 200,000 rand I got. At 200,000 we give it 205. At 205,000 I had. No more at 205,000. I'm going to set it subject to confirmation at 205,000 for the first, second, third, and final call. No more. Buyer 11. Well, lot number 70, 2021, it's a Hyundai Creta 1.5 with 47,000 kilometers. And we're sitting at 122,000. 122 and a half. At 122 and a half, I need 125. At 122 and a half, I need 125. There's another further round at 125. At 125, 127 and a half. At 127 and a half, I have. At 127 and a half, I need 130. At 127 and a half, I need 130. There's another further round at 127 and a half thousand rand for the first. At 127, 130 round. at 130,000 rand for the first, at 132.5, at 132,500 rand for the first, at 132,500 rand for the second, at 132,500 rand for the third and the final quote. No more. So to buy number 12, 132.5. Lot number 71. Lot number 71 is the 2021 winner, quick, 1 liter dynamic, trading at 127,500 rand. I need an opening at 30,000 rand. I need an opening of 20, at 20,000 rand. I've got 2.5. At 20,000 rand, I'm looking for 22.5. At 20,000, I'm looking for 22.5. There's an offer of box at 20,000 rand. No, 22.5 is on line, 25 if you want, sir. 25, 27.5 to this lady over here. At 27.5, I want 30, sir. 27.5 is here. At 27.5, I got 20,000. To the lady on the floor. At 30,000 rand, I need 22.5. At 30,000, I need 22.5. There's no further box at 30,000 rand. 32.5. At 37,500, I need 35. And I'm selling at 35. I'm selling at 35 online. At 35,000 rand, no more. Number 100, let's go. At 35,000 rand for the first, 37.5. At 37.5, 38.5, at 37.5 for the first, second, third, and final call, no more. So the 37,500 rand to buy number 1, 2, 3, 4. And lot number 72. This record is an assisted sale. It will be sold subject to confirmation. All the way from MFC, it's a 2024 Hyundai Grand RT with 36,000 Ks. Which one? Is it the manual or automatic? Okay. Where can you get 70,000 rand? It's an assisted sale from MFC. Can I get 40,000 rand a stock? 50, you got 50. I got 50,000 rand here. 40,000 rand, I got online. 40,000, I got 50 with a pop star. At 50,000 rand, I got 52 now, but 52 now online. At 52 now, I got 55. At 55, I got 57 and a half. At 57 now, I was online first. At 57, 60. At 60,000 rand online. Now they want to make 62 and a half. At 62 and a half, I got 65. At 62 and a half now. No, at 65. At 65, right behind you. 67 and a half. 70 is here. At 70,000 rand, at 72 and a half, at 75 is there. At 75 is behind you, sir. At 75,000 rand behind you. At 75,000 rand, no more. 77 and a half is online. At 77 and a half is online. That's at 80. 80 to the gentleman over there. At 80,000 rand, I'm looking for 82 and a half. At 80,000 rand, I'm looking for 82 and a half. At 82 and a half, online. 85 is your. It's at 2024. At 82,500 rand for the first. 85 to the gentleman on the clock. At 85,000 rand, I'm looking for 87 and a half. At 85, I'm looking for 87 and a half. Isn't it further wrong at 85,000 rand? For the first, second, third and final call, no more. So subject to confirmation. 85,000 rand to buy number. What, see, help me. The gentleman over there. Yeah. One, two, six. Right, lot number 73 of 2023. It's the Toyota Quantum suspect here. The 16-seating trading at 478,000 rand. Lovely looking vehicle, much better than the last two. Right. At 225,000, I need 230 or 225, I need 230 or 230 at cost. At 230,000 rand, the only sitting places. At 235, at 235, 240. At 240, I need 241, 250 if you want, 250 at cost. At 250,000, 255, 260 if you want, 260. At 260,000 rand, no more. Are you selling? At 260,000 rand for the first. 265 to the crowd, 270 everyone. 265 is online, we want 270 sir. 270 is the gentleman over there. And we are selling at 270,000 there. 275 is here. At 275,000, looking for 280, at 275, I'm looking for 280. Then I further advance at 275,000 rand for the first. At 275,000 rand for the second. At 275,000 rand for the third and the final for 280. I was waiting for you. At 280,000 rand for the first. At 280,000 rand for the second. At 280,000 rand for the third and the final for my more. So the 280,000 rand to my right. 244. 244. Rocket number 74. What have we got here? Further away from Toyota Financial Services will be made subject to confirmation. 2021 Toyota Style up to 1.4 XR with a mileage of 34,000 kilometers. Absolutely fantastic. Can I get 100? We've got 130,000 rand or so. At 130, I need 132 and a half. At 130, I need 132 and a half. Is it okay at 132 and a half at the back? At 122 and a half thousand rand, I got the back. At 145, at 145, I need 137 and a half. At 150, at 150,000 rand, I've got. At 150, I need 152 and a half. With my foot of heart at 152 to the floor. At 152 and a half, I need 155. With my foot of heart at 152. That's the last key. We're a 2021 vehicle. With 31, it's a fleet vehicle, which means it has to have been maintained. At 152 and a half, 155. At 155,000 rand, I need 157 and a half, was an effort of 155. Number one, let's go. At 155,000 rand for the first. At 155,000 rand for the second. 155,000 rand for the third and the final call. No more. That will be sold subject to confirmation by a number 744. Round of number 75 of the 2022 Repo. It's the Climber. It's got 63,000 colors. Just a reminder here, the Repo, we do not guarantee any mileages. And you got 40,000 rand in the front. You got 40,000 rand in the front. 40 years on land before you, 42 and a half is you. 45,000 rand, and you got 47 and a half me. 27 and a half is me. At 47 and a half, I'm going to give up 50, at 47 and a half more. And we're selling at 47 and a half thousand rand, 50,000. 52 and a half, 55 if you want. 57 and a half if you want. 60 if you want. 60 I've got against you. 62 and a half. That's 62 and a half thousand rand I'm going to sell. That's 62, 65. 66 I've got. That's 66 and a half thousand, 66, 67, 68 if you want. That's 68 and a half, 8,000 I've got. That's 68,000 rand for the first. 69, 70. That's 70,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final 71. 72. That's 72,000 rand for the first. 73, 74. That's 74,000 rand for the first. 75, 76. That's 76,000 rand for the 77. That's 77,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, 78. I am. That's 78,000 rand, 79. That's 79,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. Call the 79,000 rand to buy out 1, 2, 3, 6. Right, number 76 of 2016 Ford Ranger 2.2 TDCI XL pickup. Rating at 171 and he's trailing figures like I don't know. 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 65. That's 65,000 rand I've got. That's 65,000. That's 65,000 and 70,000 rand. That's 65,000 rand and 70. There is no further votes at 65,000 rand. 70. Then we turn off. At 71,000 rand I've got. And I'm going to sell it at 71,000 rand. No more 71, 72. At 72, I got 73, at 73, I got 74. At 74, I got 75, at 75, I got 76. At 77. 2,000. That's 77,000 there, that's 78, at 78, I need 79, at 79, I need 80. At 79,000 rand for the first. 80 is on, at 80,000 rand, 81. At 81,000, at 82, at 82, I need 83. At 82, I need 83. 93 to 4 you. 84,000 rand, at 85 with patient, at 85, I need 86. July 3rd, at 86 and 9. At 86,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final, fourth. No more. 87. 87,000 and 88. 88,000 rand for the first, the second, the third, 89. 39,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final, fourth. No more. 90. 90,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final, fourth. No more. Sold at 90,000 rand. To buy out 1134. Whoa, look at this Repo lot number 77 to 2018. Ford was the 2.2 XLT. Automatic. Trading at 255,000. And I'm sitting with a lousy 120. 122. 122 and a half. At 125, at 125, at 127 and a half. At 130 round. At 130, I need 132 and a half. At 130, I need 132 and a half. At 130,000 rand. 132 and a half. 135. At 132,000 rand, I got online. At 135, I need 127 and a half. With an out for the round for 145,000, 127 and a half, 140 rounds. At 140,000 rand, 145. At 145, I need 127 and a half. At 150, at 150,000, 152 and a half, at 152 and a half, I need 155. Then I fell advance at 152 and a half thousand rand. You better sell at 152 and a half thousand rand, everyone in this vote. At 152 and a half for the first, second, third, and final goal number. Sold at 152 and a half thousand rand to buyer 1164. Lot number 78 is a 2024 winner, Trada Randy Dynamic Zing. Trading at 180,000 rand. Only got 21,000 K. I need 85 to stop. I need 85. 75 I have. At 75,000 rand up in fast. At 75 I need 80. At 75 I need 80. At 75,000 rand I need 80. At 80 I got. At 85,000 rand I got to the floor. At 85 I got to online. At 85 I got 90 and 90 and 95. At 90 I got 95 and 95 I need 100. At 95 I need 100, 100, 100, 100, 105. Guys, this is the nicest driver here today. It is, right? Thank you very much, Willie. At 100,000 rand, I got online. At 100,000 rand, I need 105. At 100,000, I need 105. I am not going to sell it at 100,000 rand. Look, 105. I'm still not going to sell it. At 105, drop to 2.5, please. 110. 112 and a half, I need. At 110,000, I need 112 and a half. At 112 and a half, I need 150. The fellow wants at 112 and a half thousand, 150. They're not selling. 170 and a half. Not selling. At 170 and a half, I need 120. At 170 or at 120. I'm not selling at 120. I'll probably run though. At 120,000 rand, I need 121. At 120 for the first. At 120 for the second. At 120 for the final, at 121. Now I'm selling at 122. At 122 for the first. At 122 for the second. At 123. at 123,000 rand for the first and 124. At 124, 125, at 125, at 126. At 125 for the first, the second, the third, and the final call. Sold at 125,000 rand to 1165. Lot number 7 out of the 2022 Honda VR 1.5 company with CVT. Weighing at 255,000 rand. That's only 40,000 kilometers on the vehicle. 125,000 rand is stock. Guys, I cannot drop a bit lower than 125. At 100,000 rand, I'm calling the 105, 110, 110, 115. 135, at 135, I need 130, at 135, I need 130, at 135, I need 130, 130 to the floor. At 130,000, I need 135, 135, I need 140, 135, 135,000 red. Go for one the next day, 140, at 140 for the first, at 140 for the second, at 141, 141 I got to the first, 141 for the second. No more 141,000. Sold at 141,000 right. To buyer number 1236. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to bid up quicker. There's nothing on our system. The network and the Wi-Fi, everything's going 100% correct. You're waiting for the last second. You're losing out. You need to bid up quickly on that. Lot number 8 is a 2021 Toyota Quest. The plus 1.8. Trading at 199,000 rand. And I'm sitting at 52, 54. At 56, 58. At 58,000 rand at 60, at 60,000. 62, 64, 66, 70, 72, at 72,000 rand, at 74 to the floor, at 74, at 76, at 76,000 rand, I need 78, at 78, I need 79, 80 round, at 80,000 rand, at 80,000 rand, at 82 to the floor, at 82,000 rand, I need 84, at 82,000 rand, I need 84. No further votes at 84,000 rand, I need 86 is on mark. At 88 to the floor. At 88,000 rand, I need 90, at 88, I need 90, at 88, I got 90 on mark. At 92 to the floor. At 92,000 rand, I need 94, at 92,000 rand for the first. At 92,000 rand for the second. 94, at 94, 96. With 96,000 rand no more. 96,000 rand for the first. Second. Third and final call, no more. So 96,000 really final number 7. 7. Wow, the lot number 81 of the 2016 Ford Ranger. It's that 3.2 4x4 double cab, and we're selling with a lousy 114,000 rand. And a canopy. 190,000, I need 124, 190, I need 124. Is enough for the ones at 190,000 red? No more 190, 124, I got to the floor. And 124,000 rand, I got to the floor. And 124, I need 129, and 124, I need 129, and 129 I have. At 129, I need 124, at 124 I got. At 134,000 rand, I have to the floor. Is enough for the vote at 134,000 rand? No more 134,000 rand for the first. 139. We're struggling to see if we can get 140 rand. At 139, I'm looking for 148, 139, I'm looking for 148, 139 for the first. At 139,000 rand for the second. At 139,000 rand for the third and the final third line. Sold 139,000 rand via 1168. Lot number 82 is a 2019 measure 3 to 1.5 dynamic. It's a Aucor and it's automatic. Trading at 234,000 rand. Another 52 and a half. 55. At 55,000 rand. Another 57 and a half. At 57 and a half. At 60 I'll take on none. At 62 and a half. At 65. At 65. At 67 and a half. 74. At 72. At 75, at 75, and then 77 and a half, at 77 and a half, at 82, Jason. At 80,000, I need 82 and a half, at 82 and a half, I need 85. At 82, I've got 85, 2 18s. 85, I've got you. Not anything before you. At 85, at 87 and a half, at 87 and a half, I've got you. Yes. 90 is on 1. At 95, I've got 92 and a half to Jason. At 95, I've got on 1. And 100,000 rand to 18s. At 100,000 rand no more. 102 and a half to guess. Rupert at the back, 105 if you want. So 102 and a half, 105. At 105, 107 and a half to guess. At 107 and a half, yeah. At 107 and a half thousand rand no more. What? 110 to Jason. 112 and a half online. 115 to guess. At 115,000 rand in my front and 170 and a half. 120 here to guess. At 120,000 rand and more. No more 120,000 rand. I'm going to sell it for the first. 122 and a half for the back. 125 in the front. At 125,000 rand for the first. At 125,000 rand for the second. At 125,000, 127 and a half to the back. 130 in the front. At 130,000 for the first. Second, third and final call, no more. Sold at 130,000 to buy 13. It's about 50. The trade on this stuff. Right, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 83 is the 2022 Kia Sorento 2.2D S6 all-wheel base. Right guys, we've got a trade of 641. We'd like to believe the trade is 550. But you need to do our homework and we don't guarantee it. But we're just warning you, it could be 550. I've got 200,000 rand a week. Yeah. So 200,000 rand. 200,000 rand, I need 210. 210, I've got in the front here in the bottom. At 210,000 rand, I need 220. At 210, I got 220. At 220,000 rand, I need 230. At 220, I need 230. 230, 240 is here. At 240,000 rand, I need 250. At 240, I need 250. At 250,000 rand, I need 260. At 250, I got 260 to me. At 260,000, I'm looking for 270. At 260, I'm looking for 270. With no further advance at 260,000 rand. Drop it to 5 and I'm going to sell. At 260,000 rand for the first. At 260,000, sorry, can I stop? For the second, the third, and the final third, number. Sold at 260,000 rand to buy a 98. Lot number 84 is the 2016 Listen Hardbody MP300 2.5 TDR. It's the Harada pickup single cab. It comes with a canopy, trading at 173,000 rand. It's a phenomenal color, and we're selling at 47,000 rand. At 29, at 29, at 51, at 51, at 53, at 53,000 rand, I'm looking for 55, at 53, I'm looking for 50. At 55,000 rand, I would want 57. At 57, 59, at 59,000, I would want 61. It's Repo works. At 61, and we've got a canopy that comes with it. At 61,000 rand, I'm looking for 63, at 63, and at 65. There's another further bounce at 63,000 rand. Drop it around and let's go. At 65, I'm looking for 66, at 65,000 rand for the first. 66, 67. That's 67,000 rand for the first and the second and the third and the final call no more. 68 for the first and the second and the third and the final call no more. 69. That's 69,000 rand for the first and the second and the third and the final call no more. So that's 69,000 rand. To buy a 1134. Right, I think this is the call of the day. Lot number 85 to 2021 Mercedes-Benz E200 to the W213. Trading at 674 with 68,000 kilometers. And I need opening to the 480,000. I need a little 480,000. Now, I'm showing you the 350 discount. At 350 I need. 350 I've got. At 350,000 rand I've got for opening to 2010. At 350 I need 360. 50 I need 16. At 360, 370. At 370 I need 380. At 370 I need 380. At 380,000 rand. At 380,000 I've got. At 393, 390 I've got. At 390 against you. 400 around if you want. 400 if you want. At 390 I've got another 400,000 rand I've got. At 400,000 rand I need 14. At 400,000 rand I need 14. Another 400,000 rand. 14, 415. 415 I've got. At 415,000 rand I've got to the door looking for 420. Is it open at 415,000 rand for the first? 420. At 420, 425. At 425,000 rand I'm looking for 430. At 425,000 rand I'm looking for 430. Is it open at 430? 435. At 435 I'm looking for 430. At 435 I'm looking for 430. Is it open at 435,000 430? At 440, I'm looking for 445, at 440, I'm looking for 445. Set up for the bounce at 440,000 rand for the first. Metro bid against you guys. At 440 for the first. At 405. 445 up guts to the fourth. At 445,000 rand for the first. 450. At 450,000 rand for the first. At 450,000 rand for the second. At 452 and a half. At 452 and a half I had. At 452 and a half thousand rand for the first. 455. 455,000 rand for the first. At 457 and a half. We nearly there guys for an outright sale. At 457 and a half thousand, 460. At 460, I'll take the one. It's an outright sale. At 460,000 rand for the first. At 460,000 rand for the second. At 460,000 rand for the third and the final pool. No more. Sold at 460,000 rand. No, this is 1, 2, 3, 6. Right, guys. Lot number 86 in the 2020 Opel Corsa 1.2 got 61,000 Ks on the clock. Absolute. This actually could be the new Mad Max. And I got 70. It could. Got 77,500 rand at the moment. At 77,500 rand, I'm looking for 80. Lali, there's a huge work. Look at that. Sounds like a Mercedes-Benz shooter. At 77,500 rand, I'm looking for 80. At 77, I'm looking for 80. There's a no further advance at 77,500 rand. No more 77,500 rand. That's ridiculous, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. Number one, and let's go. At 77.80. At 80,000 rand, I'm looking for 90. At 80,000 rand, I'm looking for 81. Sorry. At 80,000 rand, I'm looking for 81. At 81, I've got. At 81,000 rand, I'm looking for 82. At 81, I've got 82. At 82,000 rand, I'm looking for 83. Further rounds at 82,000 rand, 83. At 83,000 rand, 84. At 84,000 rand, I'm looking for 85. At 84, I'm looking for 85. At 85,000 rand, I've got. At 85,000 rand, I'm looking for 86. There's no further rounds at 85,000 rand for the first. For the second, 86. Yeah, you'll be at late. At 86,000 rand, I'm looking for 87. Guys, the score is worth a hell of a lot more. At 87,000 rand, I need 88. At 87,000 rand, I need 88. There's no further rounds at 87,000 rand for the first. It's not, it's against you guys. At 87,000 rand for the first. It's not true. It's not true. At 87,000 rand for the first. At 87,000 rand for the second. At 87,000 rand for the third and the final call. No more. This is ridiculous. Sold at 87,000 rand. 87 to buy out 1, 2, 5, 4. Right, lot number 87. Lot number 87 is a 2018 Reynolds and Heroes and 900T with 75,000 Ks on the clock. He's sitting with a lousy 50,000 rand. At 50,000, I've got 52 over there. At 52, I'm looking for 55. Guys, we're getting very close to having no calls on the floor. You're going to work home. I've got 52 and a half. At 52,500 rand, I need 55. At 52 and a half, I need 55. There's no further advance at 52,500 rand. No more 52 and a half, not 55 online. At 55,000 rand, I've got 57 and a half to the floor. At 57 and a half, guys, you missed the bidding over there. At 57 and a half, I need 60 rand. There's no further advance at 57 and a half. No more 57 and a half thousand rand. Drop it around and let's go. At 57 and a half, I'm looking. No, go to 58. No. At 50, no. About 57 and a half. I need the next bit to be 58. I've got 57 and a half thousand rand, I'm looking for 58. At 57 and a half thousand rand for the first. At 57 and a half thousand rand for the second. 58 says yes, sir. No more 58,000 rand for the first. At 58,000 rand for the second. At 58,000 rand for the third and the final call. No more. Sold at 58,000 rand to the gentleman in the front there. Your buy number, sir. 733. Well done. Lot number 88 is a 2023 Toyota Corolla Quest with the plus for 1.8, trading at 225,000 rand. And this one is spot on. You may not get, I could be asking for 150. Okay. And 126,000 rand I got over here. Let the online bidding go. 131, I'm looking for 136, 136, looking for 141. At 141, I'm looking for 146, at 141, I'm looking for 146, at 146, I'm looking for 151. At 151, I'm looking for 156, at 156, I'm looking for 161. At 161, I'm looking for 156. Within that, at 160. And we're selling at 161,000 rand. Drop it 2.5, drop it 2.5. At 166, I'm looking for 168 and a half. At 166, I'm looking for 168 and a half. With the further advance at 166,000. Drop it 1 and let's go. At 166,000 for the first, second, third and final call. Number. Sold at 166,000 rand. Buyer number 1055. Yeah, block number 89 is the 2016 Hyundai. It's the H1 2.5 CRB automatic. It's elite. Trading at 282,000. Oh, is that a little bit of a misfire? Some blowback. It's erratic. Right, right number 89, you can hear a little bit of blowback, a little bit of erratic idling there. It's saying that as a runner with all the problems. And I got 61,000, but that doesn't matter. Trades at 282. At 69,000 rand, I need 71. At 69, I need 71. There's a no further advance at 69,000 rand. Guys, this is too cheap. Let's see if we can get at 69,000 rand, I need 70. At 69,000 rand, I need 70. That's 70,000 rand, I need 71. At 70,000 rand, I need 71. At 70,000 rand, I need 71. There's no further advance at 70,000 rand. Just what are we doing? At 71. 72. At 72, I'm moving for 73. At 72, we've only put this from third. At 72,000 rand, I'm moving for 73. At 73, I need 74. At 73, I need 74. Yeah, I've not got the ability to sell. At 70. Henry's selling at 73,000 rand. At 73,000 rand for the first. You better get sold. 74. 75 if you want. 74 is there. 75 is there. That's 75,000 rand for the 76. 77. That's 77,000 rand for the first, the second, the third, and the final four. And one more 77. Sorry, that's 77,000 rand for the fourth. Line number 750. Right, here we go, here we go. Like number 19, the 2021 day Grand Arting, let's go 1 meter motion premium, rating at 197,000, 51. You listen to it. At 31, at 31,000 guys on the top. And he has been below 90,000. Guys, I cannot sell it below 90,000, so what's the point? I need 90,000 rand a stock. At 80,000 rand a dog. At 80,000 rand I'm going for 82.5. At 80,000 I got to the floor. At 80,000 rand I got 82.5 to the floor. At 82.5 I got 85. At 85 I got 87.5. 87.5 on the third. At 87.5 90 to the floor. At 90,000 rand to the floor. At 90, 90, 91, 94, at 92.5, at 92.5 I give it 95. At 95,000 rand I give it 97.5, 97.5 I give it 100 rand. He's in a trade of 100,000 million rand to 2. At 102.5 I give it 107.5. At 107.5 I give it 110. At 110,000 rand I give it 112.5. This was not money to pay. The 31,000 guys at the top. At 105, at 105 I got. At 117 now, at 117 now, at 117 now, at 117. At 122,500 rand, 125 I can sell. At 137.5. At 127.5 I need 130, at 137.5 I got 130, at 130 I need 132.5, at 132.5 I need 135. At 132.5 I need 135. There's enough for the bonds at 135,000 rand. Now I'm going to sell. Number 1, let's go. At 137.5, at 137.5 I need 140, at 137.5 for the first. 138.5. At 138.5 for the first, the second, the third, 139.5. At 139.5 for the first, the second, the third, and 140. At 140.5. At 140.5 for the first. At 140.5 for the second, the third, and the final four, and more. Third at 140,500 to buy a 1106. Right, number 91 is a 2023 Toyota Urban Cruiser. It's a 1.5. It's got 79,000 Ks on the clock. And I need an opening bid of 140,000 rand. I need an opening bid of 140,000 rand. Give me 140. At 100 I got. At 100,000 rand I got to the floor. At 100,000 rand it gets cut up in fives. At 100,000 rand I need 100,000. 100,000 rand I need 105. With an FL at 105. At 105 I need 110. At 105 I need 110. At 110,000 rand I need 115. At 110 I need 150. Is it over the advance at 110,000 rand? No. 150, 121, so 150 is here. At 120,000 rand over there. At 120,000, 125, 125, 130, 130. At 125, 130. At 135,000 rand, at 135, 135, 135. Is it over the advance at 135,000 rand? No more 130, 140 on now. At 140,000 rand, 135. Guys, you don't find these cards. At 140,000 rand, at 140,000 rand, only 142 and a half, at 140, only 142 and a half. Is it right for the advance at 140,000 rand for the first? Let's start with one and let's go. At 140,000, looking for 141. At 140,000 for the first, second, third and final call. No more. 141. 142. At 142,000 rand for the first. At 142,000 rand for the second. At 143,000 rand for the first. At 143,000 rand 144. At 144,000 rand for the first. At 144,000 rand for the second. At 144,000 rand for the third and final call. No more. So it's subject to confirmation. 144,000 rand. To buyer 1137. Right, number 92 is a 2023 Toyota Corolla Quest. It's a plus of 0.8. Ready at 222,000 rand with a mileage of 96,000. I need an opening bid of 100. I need an opening bid of 100. I need an opening bid of 100. Let's go, guys. At 80,000 rand I got. At 80,000 rand I need 82 and a half. At 80,000 I need 82 and a half. There's no further advance at 80,000, 82 and a half. At 82 and a half I need 85. At 85,000 rand I need 87 and a half. At 85 I need 87 and a half. There's no further advance at 85,000, 87 and a half. At 87 and a half thousand rand I need 90 and 90 I need 92 and a half. At 90 I need 92 and a half. There's no further advance at 90,000 rand. 92 and a half is Jason. At 92 and a half I need 95 and 95 I got. At 95 is online. 97 and a half to Jason, at 97 and a half, 100 rand, and very nice guys. At 100,000 rand, I got a 9. At 100,000 rand, on the trade of 222. At 102 and a half, I need 105, at 102 and a half. And we're selling at 105. At 105,000 rand, I need 107 and a half. 107 and a half. At 110. At 107 and a half, I need 110. At 107 and a half, I need 110. At 110,000 rand, I'll drop it to 1 and let's go. At 110,000 rand for the first. At 110,000 rand for the second. At 111,000 rand for the first. At 111,000 rand for the second. At 111,000 rand for the third and the final call 112. At 112,000 rand for the first. At 113 for the second. At 113, 114, 114, 115, 116. At 115,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final call no more. 116. At 116,170. At 117 for the first. At 117 for the second. At 117 for the third and final call 118. At 118,000 rand for the first. 119. At 119,000 rand for the first. Second, third, at 120. At 120,000 rand for 121. At 121, I need 122. At 121, at 122. At 121,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final call, no more. Hold at 122, 121. Hold at 121 to buy 1236, buy 1128, and into right, that number 93 is an absolute fantastic color here. You'll never lose your car in the parking area. Drop number 93, the only problem is your wife will always know where you are. And now that number 93 is a 2022 Peugeot 208. 1.2 alert, it's automatic, trading at 169,000 rand. Maybe it's because Venus is driving. And I got 65,000 rand as well. At 65, at 867 and a half, at 65, at 867 and a half. Guys. I've got 65. It's the color. No, sir. At 65,000 rand, I'm looking for 67 and a half. At 65, I'm looking for 67 and a half. Is there any further wants at 65,000 rand? Double one. At 67,500, I need 68 and a half. At 67 and a half, I need 68. And we're selling at 67 and a half. 68 and a half. At 68 and a half, I need 69 and a half. At 69 and a half. Did we get 70, please? 69 and a half, I need 70. At 69 and a half, it's only 500 rand more. Let's go back to the ones. At 70,000 rand, and I'm going to sell. At 70,000 rand for the first. 71,000 rand for the first. At 71,000 rand for the second. 71,000 rand for the building, the farmer corner. Sure. 72. 73. Guys, we'll put 5 liters of petrol in the car for you to get out of here. At 73, 74. See it work. At 74,000, 75, at 75, we're looking for 76, at 76. At 76,000, I need 77, at 77, I need 78. At 78,000, I need 79, at 78,000, rand for the first, at 79. At 79, I got 80. At 80,000, rand, I need 81, at 81, 81, 81, 81, 82. At 82,000, rand, I need 83. Therefore, 183,000 rand, I need 84. 84,000 rand, I need 85. At 84, I need 85. At 85,000 rand, I need 86. 87. At 87,000 rand, I need 88. The therefore, 186,000 rand for the first. At 86,007. At 87,000 rand for the first. Second, third, and final call. No more. So, 87,000 rand to buy out 1032. I wonder what the purpose of buying petrol before the auction is. Lot number 94. Lot number 94 is 2032 BLP Polo Vivo 1 petrol company. It's trading at 193,000 rand at 78. 78 on the clock. And I need 90,000 and 100 is sold. At 90,000, 92. At 90,000, 92 and a half, 92 and a half, 95 here. At 95,000, 97 and a half, 97 and a half, 100 round. At 100,000, 193, 102 and a half, 105, at 105, at 105, 107 and a half, at 107 and a half, and 110, 110 to me. At 110, I need 112 and a half, at 112 and a half, 115 to me. At 115, 170 and a half, 120 to me. At 120,000, I need 122 and a half, 122 and a half, 135. Because I know for the ones at 122 and a half thousand red. No more 122 and a half, 125, right of the back. Well spotted. At 125,000 rand, 127 and a half, 125 and 127 and a half. You know for the ones at 125,000, 127 and a half. You want to go 130, otherwise you're walking. At 130,000 right of the back. At 130,000 rand, 132 and a half, 130, 132 and a half, 132 and a half, 135. Isn't that for the ones at 132 and a half thousand? No more 135. At 135 right of the back. At 135, and I'm going to close. At 135, number one, and let's go. At 135,000 rand for the first. Number one, 137 and a half. At 137 and a half thousand rand for the first. At 137 and a half thousand for the second. At 137 and a half thousand rand for the third and the final four. So 137 and a half. Divide number 1, 2, 1, 8. Right, block number 95 is a 2011 with a VW T5 Combi 2-liter TDR, the 103 kilowatt. It is a comfort lamp and it's trading at 217,000. I need 80,000 ready for it. Don't even ask me anything else. Need 80,000 rand. That's 70,000 rand I got. That's 70,000 rand. I need 72 and a half. 72 and a half I have. That's 72 and a half thousand rand. More. No more 72 and a half thousand rand. Looking for 75. That's 72 and a half. I need 75. That's 75. I need 77 and a half. That's 77 and a half to the floor. That's 77 and a half to the floor. I need 80 round. I need 80 round. There's no further amount at 77 and a half at the plate of 217. To remember to it. That 80,000 rand got on down. At 80,000 rand, I need 82 and a half. At 80,000 rand, I need 82 and a half. Is it no further? No, I was wondering what was going on behind me. At 80,000 rand, I got 82 and a half. At it down to, I think they're just playing around. At 82 and a half, I need 85. At 82 and a half, I need 85. Is it no further advance at 82 and a half? No more 82 and a half. I'm going to drop it around and let's go. At 82 and a half. 83,500 rand for the I'm going to sell at 83,500 rand for the second. At 83,500 rand for the third and the final call. No. Sold at 83,500 rand for the one. 39. Right, lot number 96. Lot number 96 for 2023. Suzuki Ertiga, the 1.5 GA, trading at 205,000 rand with 82,000 kilometers. And we are selling 116, only 180, only 120. We are way below, guys, way below. At 132 and a half, and 135, and 125, 127 and a half, and 127 and a half, 130. At 132 and a half, and 132 and a half, 135. At 135, 137 and a half, and 137 and a half, 140. At 142 and a half, and 142 and a half, 135, and 135. 116,000 right on the front. At 160,000, 162 and a half, 162 and a half, and 165. There's enough for the ones at 165, 167 and a half, 170. At 170,000 and 172 and a half, 172 and a half, and 175. At 175, 77. At 178, 180. At 182 and a half, and 185. At 185. At 192 and a half, 185. At 187 and a half, and 192 and a half, and 191. There's enough for the ones at 190. At 192 and a half. At 195, at 195, and 197 and a half, 197 and a half, and 200 round. There's enough for the ones. And we're selling at 200,000 round. And 200,000 round for the first. At 2 and a half. At 202,500 rand for the first. Second, third and final call, no more. Sold at 202,000 rand 500 to buyer number 1066. Ladies and gentlemen, without being rude to you guys, we are conducting an auction here. If we can keep the volume down so that other people can concentrate and bid, please. Round number 97, 2022 GWN is a P series. It's a 2-liter PLX double cab pickup, black canopy, color coded. And the trade is 373,093 on the clock. I need 130,000 and don't ask me to go lower. I need 130,000 rand to stop. I need 130,000 rand. If I get 130,000 rand, I'm going to pass this vehicle through. At 120,000 rand, I've got a 120 and I've got. At 120,000 rand, I need 125, not you. Because you gave me 110. At 125, I need 125. The 125, 130, at 125, I need 130. Jason, please watch over there. At 130,000, I need 135. At 135, I got 140. At 135, I need 140. At 140,000, I need 145. At 140, I need 145. We're going to put it right there. Guys, that's too low. 145 in the front. At 145 over here. At 145, I need 150. 145, I need 150. At 150, I need 155. Don't give me 150. At 150,000 rand or more, 155. No, 155. I'm too low. Looking at my plate. I haven't been getting consensus out. At 155, I need 160. At 155, I need 160. Is enough for the ones at 160, 162 and a half, I'll with you. At 162 and a half, I've got. At 162 and a half, I need 165 to sell. At 162 and a half, 165, at 165, I can sell now. At 167 and a half, 167 and a half, I need 170 now. At 167 and a half, no more. Guys, that's only 50% of book. At 170,000 rand for the first. No. 172. At 172,000 rand for the first. At 172,000 rand for the second. At 172,174. At 176. At 176,000 rand for the first. Second. Third and 178. 180. At 180,000 rand I got for the first. At 180,000 rand I got for the second. 182. At 182, 184. At 184,000 rand for the first. At 184,000 rand for the second. At 186. He's giving me 190,000 rand here. At 190,000 rand for the first. At 190,000 rand for the second. At 190,000 rand for the third. The farmer called no more. So 190,000 rand divided number 7. Relay Q. 1019. Right. Where are we sitting now? Lot number 98. $2,025 Hyundai. What's the hell is that? Aucor TV executive automatic. Retailing at 483 with 9,000 kilometers. 7-seater, sorry. Guys, I need 250,000 rand slots. Unfortunately, I can't do that. We're getting better. Let's go back to 240 and let's go. I need 240,000 rand slots. I need 240. At 240,000 rand I've got. At 240, I need 245. At 245, I need 250. At 245, I need 250. Guys, in the brand new car, I will not set it low. At 250, 260. At 260, 265. At 265, I need 270, 270. At 275. At 275, I need 280. At 280, I need 285. At 285, 290. Is it no further on to 285,000 rand? 2025 with just under 10,000 Ks. 290. At 290, I need 295. At 295, I need 300 rand. Sorry, I was sleeping, but I'll give you 305. At 300,000 rand, I need 305. At 300,000, I need 301. I have not been given the go ahead yet. No, it's against you guys. 302, 303, 304, 305. 306 online, on the phone. 307 online. 38 on the phone. 309 online. 310 on the phone. At 311,000 rand, I need 312. At 312, I have. On the line. 312 on the phone. 313. 313, I need 314. On the phone, use the one. Need 317. 315 I have. At 315,000 rand for the first. Can I sell? Can I sell? And I'm selling at 315,000 rand for the first. At 315,000 rand for the second. At 315,000 rand for the third and the final call no more. Sold at 315,000 rand to buy a 1230. Drive 199 is a 2020 Renault Sandero 900T. It's a Stepway Plus. What is the trade? Guys, once again, we bring it to your attention. The trade most probably is wrong. It could be about 170, but we are not guaranteeing no trade, no mileages. After all of that, with 87,000 Ks on the clock, I'm looking for an opening bid of 80,000 rand. At 60,000 rand I've got. At 60,000 rand I've got looking for 62 and a half. That's 60,000 rand, I need 62 and a half, and 62 and a half, I need 65. That's 65,000 rand, I need 67 and a half, and 67 and a half, I need 70 rand. At 60, 70, and 70,000 rand, I need 72 and a half, but 70, I need 72 and a half, and 72 and a half, I need 75. If you know further about that 72 and a half thousand, 75. That's 75 I've got. That's 77 and a half and 80. And 80,000 rand, I'm looking for 82 and a half, and 82 and a half, I'm looking for 85, and 85, I'm looking for 87 and a half. There's enough for about 87,500 rand, looking for 90. 87,500 rand, I'm looking for 90, and 87 and a half, I'm looking for 90. Listen, how we're looking. And we're saying at 87 and a half, 90,000 rand. At 90,000 rand, I'm looking for 92 and a half, and 92 and a half, I'm looking for 95, and 92 and a half, I'm looking for 95. There's enough for that one to 92 and a half. We're up one and let's go. 93 and a half to the floor. At 93 and a half thousand rand to the floor. At 94 and a half to the floor. At 94 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third, and final call number. So the 94 and a half thousand rand to buy 175. Right, lot number 100. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting very close. We've only got another 46 cars, and there's a lot of people who haven't bought cars. Lot number 100 is a 2025 Hyundai Grand Octane 1 litre, trading at 230,000 rand. Got 13,000 kilometers, and he's sitting with a lousy 102,500. 105, 106. If we get to 110, dropping fast. That's fine. 115. At 115, I need 120. At 115, I need 120. At 120, I need 125. There's another further advance at 120,000 rand. No more 120,000 rand. What are we doing? 125. That's 125,000 rand. I need 130. At 125, I need 130. At 130,000 rand, I need 135. Dropping to 2.5. At 130, dropping to 2.5. At 130, and I'm going to sell. At 130,000 rand, I need 132.5. At 132,500 rand, 135. At 135, I need 137.5. At 137.5, I need 140. At 137.5, 140. At 140,000 rand, I need 142.5. At 142.5, I need 135. At 135, I need 147.5. Look at that, at 147.5, 150. At 150,000 rand, I've got. Drop over 152.5. At 152.5, 155. At 155, I need 157.5. Within a further hours at 155, drop the one and let's go. At 155,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call, no more. So at 155,000 rand to buy up 1, 2, 3, 6. Round lot number 101, the 2024 Suki Balera is 1.5 GL, trading at 207,000 rand. Can I get a big bit of 110? Can I get a big bit of 110? There's nobody going to give me 110. 80,000 I've got to. 80,000 rand, I need 85. At 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 85, I need 90. At 85, I need 90. Within that floor, once at 85,000 rand, I need to the floor. At 90,000 rand, I've got to the floor. At 90 before you. 95, 100. At 100,000 rand, I need 101. At 100,000 rand, I need 105. Within that floor, once at 100,000 rand. 105. At 105, I need 110. At 105, I need 110. Within that floor, once at 105,000 rand. Got 110 over there. At 110,000 rand, I need 115. At 110, I need 115. Within that floor, once at 110,000 rand, got to 2.5. At 115, I need 115, I need 117.5. At 115, I need 170.5, and 170.5, I need 120 rand. Within that further amount, 117,000 rand. Yeah, we low on this call, guys. At 120,000, I need 122.5. Within that further amount, 120,000 rand. 122.5. At 122.5, I need 125. At 122.5, I need 125. Is an upper amount at 125, 125, 127.5. Is an upper amount at 125,000 rand. We're up at a one and let's go. Great offsetting. And we're saying that 126,000 rand for the first. At 126,000 rand for the second. At 126,000 rand for the third and the final call no more. 127. At 127,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final call no more. 128. At 128,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final call no more. Sold at 128,000 rand to a buyer 1032. Right, lot number 1. No, you got the wrong call, sir. Just tell him to stay. No, Dennis is right. Tell him to wait. Okay, sorry. Right, number 103 is the 2018 Hyundai R20, the 1.2 Ford. Rating at 152,900. Thank you for that. We're all with the pen dot going there, hey? And we've got 42, 44, 44, I need 46. Trading at 152,900. At 46,000 rand. At 46, at 48, at 48, I'm looking for 50. At 48, at 50. At 50,000 rand. I'm looking for 52. At 52, I need 54. At 54, at 54, I need 56. At 56, and at 58, at 58, I need 60. At 58,000 rand, and 60, 62. At 62,000 rand, at 64, at 64, I need 66. At 64, I need 66. 66 is online, I need 68. At 68 is online. At 68, I got 70. At 70, I need 72. There's enough for the advance at 70,000 rand. Number 1, and let's go. At 70, are we selling? We're selling at 70,000 rand for the first, second, third, and 71. At 71,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call number. Sold at 71,000 rand to buyer number 1169. Right, here we go. Lot number 104, 2022. Suzuki Desire. Trading at 137,700, and I need an opening bid of 60,000 rand. Can I get an opening bid of 60,000 rand? That's 55,000 rand. I need 57.5. At 57.5, I've got to the floor. From a big card right next to you. At 57.5, I've got before you. 60 online. At 62.5. At 62.5. And 65. At 62.5. And 65. There's an open amount at 62.5. 65. At 65,000 is on call. At 65. And 67.5. At 67.5. At 70 we go. At 72.4. At 72.5 is online. At 75 is on call. At 75,000 rand, I need 77.5. At 75, I need 77.5. Man, are you on 77.5? Where you at? At 75,000 rand, no more. 77.5. 80 if you want. At 77.5, 80 if you want. 80. Got 80,000 rand money. 80,000 rand, I need 82.5. There's enough for the one at 80,000 rand. And we're selling W1, let's go. At 80,000 rand for the first. 82.5 is online. W1, 83.5. At 83,500 rand for the first, second, third, and final call number. Sold at 83,500 rand, the buying number sold. Lot number 105. Lot number 105 is the 2019 Hyundai Grand R10 at the 1 litre Notion, trading at 115,000 rand. That opening got a 35,000 rand. At 35,000, I need 37.5. At 35, I need 37.5. At 37.5, I need 40. At 37.5, I need 40. At 40,000 rand, I got 42.5. At 42.5, I got 45. Well, man, 47.5. At 47.5, 50 is on call. 52.5 is me. At 52.5, I got 55. At 55, it's 57.5. 60 is you. There. On call 60. At 60,000 rand, I'm looking for 62.5. At 60, I'm looking for 62.5. Is it out for the advance? 60,000 rand. 62 and a half. At 62 and a half is online. And we're going to sell it at 62 and a half, 65 is on these. At 65,000 rand, I'll give you 67 and a half. We've got a lovely looking gentleman, so take my word for it. Nice. At 65,000 rand, everyone, let's go. 66 is in the front. At 66,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call. No more. Sold in the front here. 66, your buy numbers. 1265. No window under. The window fell down. Right. Lot number 108 is a Kia Picanto 2019. It's a 1 litre stock. Rating of 105. Just a reminder, guys, I think the window is just dropped down there. So the window, I don't know, is it manual or automatic? It's a manual window. It is broken. But I've got 66,000 Ks on the clock. And it's Aucor red. Can I get 45,000 rand a shot? Can I get 45? 45 at the back. That's 45,000 rand. I need 47 and a half. That's 45. That's 47 and a half. Is enough for the month. You guys have been awfully quiet over there. What's going on? At 50,000 rand I got today. At 50,000 rand I got on at 52 and a half. At 52 and a half. 55 to the lane. At 55. No. 57 and a half. You won now. 57 and a half is there. At 57 and a half, we're at 60 online. 62 and a half if you want. 62 and a half is here. That's 62 and a half, I need 65 and 62 and a half. Jason, how are we looking? At 62 and a half, I'm going to sell, drop it a run, and let's go. At 62 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third, and final call. No more. Sold in the front there, 62 and a half thousand rand. Your buy number is 743, fantastic. The round number 107, 2017 TOT 1.5 XS Sprint, rating at 112,000 rand. And the opening bid of 60,000 rand. This is working, guys, but then again it is a Toyota. Opening bid of 60,000 rand. At 10,000 rand I have. At 30,000 rand, I need 32 and a half. At 30, I need 32 and a half. We cannot sell at this price. At 30,000 rand, I got 32 and a half over here. At 32 and a half, I need 35. At 32 and a half, I need 35 is me. At 35, I got 37 and a half to the gentleman over there. At 37 and a half, I need 40 around. At 40,000 rand, I'm on it. At 40,000 rand, I need 40,002. At 40,000 rand, I'll chase can I sell? At 42 and a half thousand, I need 45. And we selling at 42 and a half thousand rand. That's dead cheap, guys. 43 and a half. At 43 and a half for the first. At 43 and a half for the second. At 43, 44 and a half. At 44 and a half is online. I'll take 45 if you want. 45 is there. At 45,000 rand, go back on the one at 45 for the first, second, third, and final call. 46 is online. 27 is you. At 47,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call. No more. So the 47,000 rand, your buy number, sir. Somebody better help me. 1126. Right. Lot number 108 is a 2019 BMW Polo, the 134 trend line, and it's trading at 130,000 rand. Can you get over? You got 60,000 rand. Ready? Ready, I've got. That 30,000 rand, I'm looking at 32 and a half, at 30, I've got 32 and a half, at 30, I've got 32 and a half. There's another 32 and a half here, at 35, at 35, I've got 37 and a half, at 37 and a half, I'm looking at 40, at 42, the gentleman is 42 and a half is here. At 42 and a half, we go 45, at 42 and a half, we go 45. There's another 40 bounce at 42 and a half, but you don't give it anything to yourself. At 45, 37 and a half if you want. 35 is here now. 46, I'll work with you. Because you're going to walk home at this rate. At 46,000 rand, I've got you the gentleman over there. At 46,000 rand, that's what I'm selling. 47, 48. 48,000 rand is there. At 48,000 rand, I'm going to sell. At 48, 49. At 49, 50 is the gentleman sitting now. At 50,000 rand for the first. at 50,000 rand for the second. It says better 50, 51, 52. 52 is here. At 52,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. So the 52,000 rand account sitting now. 250. Number 108, 52,000 divided 250. Number 1, this is 2012 PW College 1.4. Comfort Lounge. And it is a second. These are perfect for the Uber calls. I need to opening bid of 40,000 rand this time. At 35,000 rand, I need 37.5. At 35, 37.5, 40 at the back. At 40,000 rand, I need 42.5. At 42.5 is here. At 42.5, I need 45 and 42. 45 is there. 47.5 is in against the wall. 50 is on now. At 50,000 rand, I need 52.5 is here. I'm on 52.5, sir. We got 53.5. 55, at 55,000 rand, I need 57.5. At 55, I need 57.5. Is it no further ones at 55,000 rand? And we're selling, let's go. At 55,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. 56. That's 56,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. So that's 56,000 rand you're buying. That's it. 249. Please can buy a 248R1 and then I've got good luck. Lock in 110 for the 2015 Ford Fiesta, the 1.4 beyond. Power trading at 101,000 rand and then opening bid of 35,000 rand. $25 I've got 25. That's 25,000 rand, I'm over 27.5 at 25,000. What is wrong with the clock? It's running. The mid is 27.5. That 27.5 is online, 30 everyone. 27.5 is online. That 27.5 I'm over 30 at 27.5 I got 30. That 30 I got 32.5. That 30 I got 32.5. I have 32.5. Because you know further advance at 32, 35, 35 to the floor. At 35,000 rand, I'm going to go 37.5, 35, I'm going to go 37.5. Guys, I'm going to sell this stock. I'm selling, double one and let's go. At 35,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call. Number 36. At 36,000 rand for the first. 36,000 rand for the second. 37. At 37,000 rand for the first, at 37,000 rand for the second, at 37,000 rand for the third and the final call. More. So at 37,000 rand you buy number 6. 606. Wow, love them 101. Triple Nelson, 111. I've got a 2022 to be Poland 1.4 kilo. And what are we looking at here? We got 100. That's weird. You got 111 in this routing there. At 111,000 rand, I only give 113 and a half. At 111,000, I only give 113 and a half. 113 and a half, 116. At 116,000 rand, I need 118 and a half. At 118 and a half, I need 121. At 118 and a half, I need 121. And then no further advance at 118 and a half thousand rand. No more 118 and a half. 121. At 121 right on the back. At 121,000 rand, I need 123 and a half. At 121, I need 123 and a half. At 121, I need 123 and a half. There's no further advance at 121,000 rand. 122 and a half. 126 is right at the back. That's 126,000 rand. I'm going to sell. Repo around and let's go. At 126,000 rand for the first. At 126,000 rand for the second. At 126,000 rand for the third and the final call. No more. Sold at 126,000 rand to buy number. I can't see a word, eh? 243. Right, let them 112 at 2003. That's a go 1.2. Absolutely fantastic looking color. Lovely color. Not on the side. Make it your side on my side now. And it's trading at 129,000 with 72,000 kilometers. And I need 40,000 minus off. I'll take 30,000 rand over here. That's 30,000 rand, that's 35 over here, 35 I've got. That's 35,000 rand on the money. That's 35 I've got. That's 35,000 rand, I'm looking for 40, and 35, I'm looking for 40, and 35, I'm looking for 40. No further advance at 35,000 rand, 40, I'll drop it at 1. At 40,000 rand, you know what? At 40,000 rand, I'm going to sell. And selling at 40,000 rand, I'm looking for 41. At 40,000 rand for the first. At 40,000 rand for the second. At 40,000 rand for the third, the final call no more. Sold at 40,000 rand to buy number. 747, 737, 237. Right, lot number 113, 2022 Aucor Corsa, the 1.2T edition. This one is far better than the other one that we sold here today. The 84,000 Ks on the drop, stunning looking vehicle, Aucor rig, and I need an opening bid of 80,000 rand. I need 80,000 rand, I got to the lady over there. 80,000 rand I got. 80,000 rand, I need 82 and a half. At 80,000 rand, I need 82 and a half. If you're better than 80,000 rand, don't bid against yourself. I'm looking for 82 and a half. There's a no further advance at 80,000 rand. 82 and a half against you. At 80, we're selling at 82 and a half. 85 to the lady. At 85,000 rand, I leave 87 and a half. At 85,000, I leave 87 and a half. There's a no further advance at 87 and a half. At 87 and a half, 90. At 90,000 rand, we're still selling at 90,000 rand for the first. At 92 and a half. At 92 and a half, I'm looking for 95. 95 to the lady. At 95,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final for no more. 97 and a half. 100 rand. At 100,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final for no more. 102 and a half. 105. At 105,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final for no more. Sold at 105,000 rand to buy number 743. Absolutely fantastic car there. Right, lot number 114. Lot number 114 for 2024. It's a rental car for 1 litre expression. Trading at 173,000 rand with 33,000 kilometers. Yeah. But 20,000 rand up and 5 squeezing it on. At 35,000 I need 40. At 35,000 rand I need 40,000 for 2024 rental driver with 33,000 cash. I was estimating the damage here maybe about 30,000 on a book of 173. We're sitting at 40,000 rand. That's 40,000 rand, I need 45. At 40,000 rand, I need 45. At 40,000 rand, 45. At 45,000, I need 50 round. The mileage and the year model are right. At 45,000 rand, I need 50. At 45, I need 50. And we're selling at 45. At 45, I want 50. Don't forget 2.5, please. At 50, I need 52.5. At 50,000, I need 52.5. At 52.5, I need. No more 50,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call. It's 52.5. That's 52,500 rand for the first. At 52,500 rand for the second. At 52,500 rand for the third and the final call. No more. Sold at 52,500 rand. to buyer number 1172. Right, this is the first BMW, not the second BMW of the day. This one, sunroof, is fantastic. Lot number 115 is a 2015 BMW 320D M Sport, the F30, trading at 177,000 rand. I've got only 120,000 rand to start. I've got 120, I need 125. 122,500 rand to the floor. At 122,500, I need 125 and 125 to the floor. At 125, I need 127.5. There's another further advance at 125. 127.5. 130. At 130,000 rand to the floor. Watch on there, please. At 130 is marked right front. At 130,000 rand, no more. And I'm selling at 130,000, 132 off, 132 off, 135, 137 off if you want to. Yes, so 137 off I'm going to sell. At 137 off for the first, 140, 142 off. At 142 off I'll do it. At 142 off for the first, second, third and final call, no more. 142,500 rand. You buy at 7,000. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you fair time to put online. Please bid up. Buyer number 116 of 2019 Toyota Quest 1.6, trading at 151. I need 45 to stop. That is not money for Toyota Corolla. I need 45 to stop. 45 I've got. At 45 I've got in two places, but I'll take the gentleman on the chair there too. At 45,000 rand is over here. At 45 I need 47.5, 47.5 I got online. At 47.5 I need 50. 50 is the gentleman sitting down. The 50 is online first. At 50,000 rand, I got two people there, please can somebody watch. At 52.5 is the gentleman there. 55 is online. At 55,000 rand, you want 57.5. 57.5 is there. At 57.5 I'm looking for 60. At 57.5 I'm looking for 60. There's no further advance at 60,000 rand is online. At 60,000 rand, 62.5. At 62.5, go for me as well, please. At 62,500 rand, looking for 65. At 62,500 rand, 65. There's no further advance at 62,500 rand. I'm going to say, drop it around and let's go. At 65, I've got on now. 66 if you want. We're at 66. I don't know where it is, but I'll take it. At 66,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. Ready. 67. At 67,000 rand for the first, second, 68. At 68,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. Sorry, at 68,000 rand to buy 169, 166. 166. No, Alec, I think you've taken all the numbers. 160, 62. Lot number 117, 2022 Hyundai Grand Octane 1 liter clear. Trading at 166,000 with 61,000 kilometers. I need 80 to stop. Guys, we know we're going to get there. 80,000 rand. Thank you very much for that. We have our voices going on. At 80,000 rand, I've got to the floor. At 80,000 rand, I need 85. At 80,000 rand, I've got to the floor. Looking for 85. At 80,000 rand, I'm looking for 85. At 80,000 rand, I'm looking for 85. At 80,000 rand, I'm looking for 85. No further advance at 80,000 rand. 85. 90 rand. I need 90. I'm looking here. I've got 90. You see before that. 95. 95 before that. 100. At 100 before that. 105. At 105 before that. At 105, I'm looking for 110. At 105, I'm looking for 110. At 110, 115 if you want. At 110, 115 if you want. At 112, 112 and a half. At 112 and a half, I'm looking for 115. At 112 and a half, I'm looking for 115. At 115, I'm going to sell. At 115,000 rand, no more. I'm going to sell at 115,000 rand for the one. At 115,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. sold at 115,000 rand to buy up 1236. Right, number 118. 2022 Hyundai across the 1.1 motion, trading at 125,000. I mean 65 to sell. And I've got 40 at 40,000 rand I've got. At 40,000 rand I'll give her 45, at 40,000 rand I've got 45. At 40,000 I've got 45, at 45 I'll give her 50. At 45 I'll give her 50. At 45 I've got 50. I've got 50. At 50,000 rand I've got 50. I'm sorry about that. At 55, at 55,000 rand, I'm even 60, at 60, I'm going to give you 65. At 60,000, I'll take 62 and a half. At 62 and a half, I've got. At 62 and a half, I'm going to give you 65. At 62 and a half, we'll give you 65. There's another further advance at 62 and a half thousand. No more 60, 65. At 65, I'm going to give you 67 and a half. At 65, I'm going to give you 67 and a half. There's no further advance at 65, 67 and a half. Guys, what is wrong with this vehicle? It looks good for me. Dennis, next time don't drive a car like this. At 67,500 rand, I'm going to 70. At 67,500, I'm going to 70. You put the people off for the car. Drop it around, and let's go. And we're selling at 67,500 rand for the first. 68,500. 68,500 is here. At 68,500 rand for the first, second, 69 you want. 68,500 is here. 69,500 is online. You want to go 70 soon? At 69,500 rand, looking for 70. 70 I've got here. Go before you. 70 is online. 71 is online. He's out. At 71,000 rand for the first, 72. At 72,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. Sold at 72,000 rand to buy a 106 Right, lot number 22 is a Kia 2, sorry. Lot number 119 is a sunroofing working piece. Let's have a look at that sunroof, it's a stunning car. At 119 is a 2022 Kia Picanto 1.2 X9. That is what you need, a sunroof. Trading at 183, only 85 on the block of 85, that 85 was like 87 and a half, 90 to the crowd. At 90,000 rand online before you, sir. 92 and a half is before you. 100 is before you. 102 and a half is before you. At 105 is before you. 107 and a half. At 107 and a half, 110. At 110, 112 and a half, and 112 and a half, 115. They've stopped making a score, guys. You don't get the sunroof in here, the X1. At 120,000, only 122 and a half, and 120, only 122 and a half. There's another further advance at 120,000 rand. And I'm going to say, drop it around and let's go. At 120,000 rand for the first, second, 121. At 122. At 122, 123 to the fourth. At 123 is top spec. At 134. At 124,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. So the 124,000 rand to buy number 1236. Right, this one here. You got anything for me, Jack? Number 120 is 2022. This is range feature, it's the triple one CDR. Just remember, this video is going to be sold something to renting, and I'm going to open it up 150,000 rand. It's STV and an STV CDR. And I'm going to open it up 150,000. No opening bid. For the first, second, third, final call, number, that's the vehicle. I was going to charge 150, but he said 180. But I like it. He does. Lot number 121. 2019 Hyundai Grand 10 liter and a automatic trading at 121,000, and then I got 66,000 Ks on the 66,000 rand. Guys, it's automatic, you cannot find them, Aucor red, lovely looking vehicle, 71,000 rand. That's 71 and 73 and a half, that's 73 and a half, and it's 76. That's 73 and a half, and it's 76. That's 76,000 rand, and it's 78 and a half. That's 76,000 rand, and it's 78 and a half. Then I put it down to 76,000 rand. No more 76. And double one, and we're going to sell. At 76,000 rand, I'm going to sell. Oh, 78 and a half. That's 78 and a half thousand rand. Looks good. No more 78 and a half. You got one. 81. 79 and a half is Jason's bid. 79 is on one. That's 79,000 rand. I'm looking for 79 and a half. So that's 80. 80,000 here. Drop in ones, please. And 80,000 rand for the first, second, third on the board. Number. So 80,000 rand for the triple one. Lot number 1, double 2. Lot number 1, double 2. 2024 Hyundai Grand Octane with a 1 liter premium motion. Trading at 197,000 with 89,000 kilometers. Absolute stunning car. What color is this? Jason? Come on, what color is this green? Olive green. Modern green, bottle green, lovely looking color. Trading at 197,000 rand, I need 100,000 rand stock. 90,000 rand. There, 80,000 rand I got. At 80,000 rand, I'm looking for 85, and 80,000 rand, I got 85, and I'm looking for 90 rand. At 80,000 rand, I got 85, I got 85, and I'm looking for 90. At 90,000 rand, I'm looking for 95, and 95, you want. At 95, at 95, 100. At 100,000 rand, I got 105, I need 130, 105, need 130, 120, need 150. Need 150. 150,000 rand, I need 120, 120, I need 125, 120, I need 125. I'm through the account sell, drop it at 2.5. At 120, I need 122.5, at 120, I need 122.5. Isn't that further than 120,000 rand? No, no, 120,000 rand going for the first. Drop it at 1. 120,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call. No. Sold 120,000 rand for the bottle green. 1, 2, 3, 6. What will you use? Lot number 1, 2, 3 is the 2023 the Renault Tiger 1 liter, the Energy Lab, trading at 169,000. Got 61 on the clock, and I got 72 and a half. I'm looking for 75. That's 75 I have. That's 75 against you, 77 and a half to the floor. That's 77 and a half to the floor. That's 77 and a half to the floor. That's 77 and a half, looking for 88, 77 and a half, got 88, 82 and a half. 82 and a half thousand rand to the floor. Then 82 and a half, looking for 85, 82 and a half, 85, 85, 87 and a half to the floor. Is it up to the ground to 87 and a half? Then 87 and a half, 90, and 92 and a half to the floor. And 92 and a half to the floor, 91, 92 and a half, 92 and a half, and more. And we're going to sell at 92 and a half. No more, 92 and a half, 95. 97 and a half is there, 100 the floor. 100,000 rand here. At 100,000 rand I know, and I'm going to sell it at 100,000 rand. The Repo Tiger 2023. 101. 101 to the gentleman over there. He's been with us to hold it. Let's give him a nice good luck. At 101,000 rand, 102. At 102, 103. at 103,000 rand no more, at 103,000 for the first. It's his bid, 103. 103, it's his bid. At 103,000 for first, second, third, and final call no more. So the 103,000 rand to the gentleman there, 241. After that, I was online. Just that one, eh? Because the paying at 700 bucks a week. Yeah, 124, 124. 2019 Monica, it's a high power HD 1.5T luxury trading at 177 with 64. Trading at 177 with 64,000 kilometers. Guys, you've really done. You put out all the stops over these mileages today, guys. They're absolutely fantastic. But once again, just remember they are not guaranteed. And you know, people have 80,000 rand, guys. Let's go. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. I need 80,000 rand. And look at that. The sunroof is working. Sorry? That's 75,000 rand. Oh, that's 75,000 rand. I got in the front at 75. That's 75,000 rand. I'm looking at 80. That's 75,000. That's 75,000 rand in the front. No more. No more 75,000 rand. That's 75,000 rand. I'm looking at 80. That's 75,000 rand. I'm looking at 80. Is there no further advance at 75,000? No, it's 80. 80,000 rand I got. Myself. But 80,000 rand for the first. I'm going to sell at 80. Your bid at 80. Got 80,000 rand for the first, second, third, and final call. No more. Sold at 80,000 rand. 751. Buyer 1103. We waited a long time for the bid. We need to get the bids in quick. Lot number 125 is a 2017 Kia Rio, the 1.4. Six. How much? There's that end of the so that's 70. I've got 20,000 rand already. That's 42,500 rand I've got over there. That's 42,500 rand. I'm looking for 45 at 22 is late. What are we doing, Jason, at 45? That's 25,000 rand at 47,500. That's 47,500 I've got. That's 37,500 rand no more. No more 47,500. I'm going to sell at 47,500 for the first. Put in 50, at 50,000 rand, I need 52.5. At 50,000 rand, I need 52.5. Is it over the amount at 50,000 rand? Couple of one, let's go. At 50,000, 52.5. At 52.5, I need 53.5. At 52.5 for the first. At 52.5 for the second. At 52.5 for the third and the final call number. So that's 52,500 rand online. To buy a 1120. What number 126 in 2023 Renault Trip? It's a dynamic Zen Techno 5-door with 34,000 kilometers. John, what color is this? That's 55,000 rand for a two-coin score. At 55,000 rand, I've got to the floor. 55 is before you. I take 57.5, 57.5 is you. 60 is over there. That's 60,000 rand. I'm looking for 62.5 and 60,000 rand is late. You're all looking at me, I don't know what to do. 62.5. Yeah. This is a second call, eh? At 62.5, 67.5, 70, 72.5. It's on all online. 75, 77.5. That's 77.5, 88, 80. I've got online at 82.5, at 82.5, 85. At 85,000 rand, yeah. At 85. Before you, 85. 87.5. 92.5 something way you see. At 92.5, 95, 95, looking for 97.5, 95 from online. 97.5, 97.5, looking for 100 rand, 100 rand. 100,000 rand is online. Isn't that for the mark at 100,000 rand? 102.5. At 102,500 rand, really 105, 102.5, really 105. Isn't that for the mark at 102,500 rand? And I'm going to sell double one next day. At 105, at 105, looking for 106 for the first. Second, third and final, 106 is here. At 106.4. At 106,000 rand for the first. Second, third and final for number Sold at 106,000 rand. You buy a number? You buy a number? Well, ladies and gentlemen, just to remember, I'm the lucky guy. We need some big figures in this one. Okay. The mileage is like 2,000 Ks, 2,500 Ks. Lot number 127 is a 2024. Listen, the ball, right? 3.4 BBTR Pro 4x4 double cab pickup automatic, and it's trading at 609,000 rand. Ladies and gentlemen, it's got 2,558 kilometers. And we're sitting with 1,350. That is not even 50% above. And we can't sell it like that. At 350, 360 to the floor. At 360, 360, 370 out guard. At 370, 380 out guard. At 380, 390 to the floor. At 390, I got 214. 14 to the floor. At 410,000 rand, I'm looking for 420. 14, I'm looking for 420. I'm now making a reserve at 410,000, 420. At 420, I need 430. At 430, I need 440. At 430, I need 440. At 435, I'll take 35 from you if you want. At 430,000 rand online. No more 430, 35. 435 is online. Good. 440. At 440, 445, at 445, 450, I'm looking for 450. This is not a price to pay for this car. At 445,000 rand, looking for 450. And I think we can sell now. At 455, at 455, 460, 460. At 460, I'm looking for 465. You can have the advance at 465. At 465, I'm looking for 470. At 465, I'm looking for 470. Let's drop it 2.5, drop it 2.5. At 465, looking for 467.5. That's easy money. At 465,000 rand, that's what we're selling. And we're selling at 465,000 rand. For you, 467.5. Who's chasing on the front? At 470. 470 is me online. At 470,000 rand, I'm looking for 472.5 is on the phone. At 472.5 on the phone. At 472.5. For the first, 475 is online. At 475,000 rand for the first. Second, third, final call, no more. Sold at 475,000 rand. To buy number 1086. Right, lovely vehicle, absolutely stunning. What do you say, Pop? Lot number 128, that's 2003 VW Polo 1.4 29, rating at 157,000 rand. 67.5 and 70 rand. I'm not going to start just looking at this price. Number 67.5 rand. What do you say, Greg? At 67.5, I'm just waiting for the bank. W1, the bank says sell. W1 and let's go. At 67.5, 68.5. At 68.5, I've got a money for you, sir. At 68, 69.5, at 69.5. Let's see if we can get to 70. 70. I got 70 here. Let's go back up on the ones. That's 70,000 rand at 71 and 71. Yes, you want to go 2. At 71,000, you want to go 2. At 71,000, no more. 2. 3. Oh, that's 72,000 rand for the first. That's 72,000 rand for the second. That's 72,073. That's 73,000 rand for the first. Second, third, 74 online. 74 to the floor, sorry. To guess. That's 74,000 rand for the first. Second, third, and final call. No more. So that's 74,000 rand to buy number 13. Right, lot number 129, 2022 Mercedes CX3 2-liter active. It's automatic, rating at 269 with a mileage of 77,000 kilometers, which is not guaranteed. I need an agreement of 125 at 120 I've got. At 120,000 rand I've got to the floor. At 120,000 rand I need 125. At 120,000 rand I need 125. Is it no further advance at 120,000 rand? No more than 125 for me. 125, yes, you choose. At 125 I need 130, at 130 only 135, at 130 I need 135. Chances is too low. 135. At 135 I need 140. At 135 I need 140. At 140,000 rand. At 140,000 rand we got Saudi for too low. At 145. At 145 I need 150 rand. At 145 I need 150 rand. Are you guys having an argument? You're going to my head up. At 150,000, 155. At 155 I need 160. At 155 I need 160. Are you guys in or out? At 155 no more. 160 at 160,000 rand I'm giving sell. At 165, at 165 I need 170. At 165 I need 170. At 170 I'm going to drop two ones. At 165,000 rand no more. 170, let's go once. At 170,000 rand I'm going to sell. At 170,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. Sold at 170,000 rand. To buy out 1106. Wow, got the 130, the 2025 Hyundai Grand Octane, and this is a purple green because I live the olive green. Wow, that's trading at 157 with 10,000 kilometers. You're saying at 59,000 rand. Thank you. I'll take it. That's 60,000 rand. That's 65. That's 65. I'm looking for 70. At 70. I'm looking for 75. Just a small little speck. That's 75,000 rand. That's 75,000 rand. I'm looking for 80. 75. I'm looking for 80. It's enough for the box at 80. At 80,000 rand. I'm looking for 85. At 85. I'm looking for 90. At 85. I'm looking for 90. This is enough for the box at 85,000 rand. Go for 2.5. Oops, there's 90. At 90,000 rand, I'm going to give a 92 and a half, and 90, I'm looking for 92 and a half. This is no further advance at 92 and a half, and 92 and a half, I'm looking for 95. This is no further advance at 92 and a half thousand rand. No more 92 and a half thousand. 5 and 95. At 95,000 rand, I'm looking for 97 and a half, and 97 and a half, I'm looking for 100. At 97 and a half, I'm looking for 100. At 97 and a half, I'm looking for 100. This is no further advance. Number one, and let's go. At 97 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. 98 and a half. At 98 and a half thousand, 99 and a half. Let's get to 100, please. Let's get to 100. At 99 and a half thousand rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. 99,500 to buy number 1103. Lot number 131. Lot number 131 is a 2021 Kia. 176 per kilo. It's the diesel. It's really got the painting and everything on it. Trading at 368,000. I got 214 on the already put. At 214,000 rand, I'm looking for 219. At 214, I'm looking for 219. Is it open advance at 214,000 rand? Thousands is dirt cheap. Next bottle green, yes, thank you very much. At 214,000 rand, grab it to twos, please. Looking for 216. 216, I'm looking for 218. At 218 to the floor, at 218, I've got there. Where did we go? Where did we go? At 220 online. At 220, I'm looking for 222. At 220, I'm looking for 222. 222 is online. 224 is online. At 224, 22, 26 is online. 228 is on now. 230, 232. That's better. 234 is pop. At 234, I'm looking for 236. At 234, at 236, 238. At 238, at 240, at 240, I'm looking for 242. Is it no further box at 240 online? 242 is 6. At 242, I'm looking for 244. At 244 online. At 244, I'm looking for 246. There's a no further advance at 244, going for the first, going for the second, 245 I'll take from you at 245,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. Sold at 245. One here. 571. Right, block number 132 is a 2019 BMW Polo V-Bike 1.4 train on top road. Trading at 130,000 with 88,000 plays on the drop. I got 46,000. At 46, I'm looking for 48. At 46, I'm looking for 48. What is wrong with this vehicle? Does the hooter work? Look at that. 48,000 rand. For hooter that works. At 48,000 rand, I got 50 at 50, I'm looking for 52 and a half. Is it any further advance at 50,000 rand? Looking for 52 and a half, 52 and a half, I'm looking for 55. At 52 and a half, I'm looking for 55. At 55,000 rand, I'm looking for 57 and a half, at 55. Guys, that's low. 57 and a half, at 57 and a half, 80,000 Ks on the block at 60. At 60,000 rand, I'm looking for 62 and a half, at 60,000 rand, I'm looking for 63 and a half. There's no further advance at 60,000 rand, and I'm going to sell. Let the one and let's go. At 60,000 and at 62 and a half, at 62 and a half, looking for 63 and a half for the first. At 63 and a half for the first. At 63 and a half for the second. At 63 and a half thousand and 64 and a half. At 64 and a half thousand, 65 and a half, at 65 and a half for the first. Second, 66 and a half. At 66 and a half, 67 and a half, at 67 and a half, 58 and a half, 51. At 67 and a half thousand made for the first. Second, third and final call no more. Sold at 67,500 rand to buyer number 1082. Block number 133 is a 2022 PWT Cross 1 liter TSR comfort line, rating at 275,000 and with 96,000 on the drop. I mean 140 this off, 130, 140 you got. And 140,000 rand. Thank you very much. Go ahead. At 140,000, 145 at 145, only 150 at 145, only 150. At 145,000 and 147 and a half. At 147 now, 150 at 154 online. At 140, 152 here. At 152, 155, 157 and a half. At 157 and a half, only 160. At 160 is you. 162 and a half, 165 is you. At 165, I need 167 and a half, at 167 and a half, 170 around. At 170, I need 172 and a half, at 170, I need 172 and a half. Is there no further advance at 172 and a half, 175 at what? 175 is me. At 175, I need 177 and a half, at 175, I need 177 and a half. You're going to be looking good for like 175,000. No more, that's what we did. And we're selling at 175,000 for the first, second, third and final call no more. Sold at 175,000 to buy a 751. Lot number 134 is a 2022 Suzuki K, a 125 GL, rating at 188,000 rand. Under at 69. This guy takes 70. At 69, I'm looking for 70. At 69, I got 70. I've got 70. Okay. At 70,000, I got 71. At 71, I got 72. At 75. At 75,000 rand, I'm looking for 77 and a half. At 75, I'm looking for 77 and a half. Is there no further advance at 75,000 rand? Yeah, that's very, very low. 77 and a half, 80,000 money. At 77 and a half, I'm looking for 80. At 77 and a half, I'm looking for 80. 80,000, 82 and a half to the floor. At 82 and a half, I've got it. At 82 and a half, I need 85. At 82 and a half, I need 85. Are we selling? Yo. We're selling at 82 and a half thousand rand. At 82 and a half, 85. At 85,000 rand, I got 87 and a half. At 87 and a half, I need 90 rand. At 87 and a half thousand rand for the first. 90. At 90,000 rand, 92 and a half is the answer. 92 and a half. At 92 and a half thousand rand, I need 95. At 92 and a half, I need 95. At 95, I need 97 and a half. At 97 and a half, I need 100 grand. At 100 grand, I've got. At 100,000 rand, I need 102 and a half. 100 is against you, sir. Now it's 102 and a half that we need. 102.5 to the floor. At 102,500 rand or more for the first, second, third and final call, 105. At 105,000 rand, you need 107.5, and 105, you need 107.5. Is there no further block? 106. 106. 106,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call, no more. Sold at 106,000 rand. Your buy number, sir? 242. Right. Lot number 135 2018. Listen, Navara. 2.3 LE 4.4 again. Absolutely fantastic looking vehicle here. Can I get out? You got about 180,000. Can I get out? You got about 180,000. And 180,000 rand. I'm going to go 185 and 185. With the no further loss at 190,000 rand, 185, 195,000 rand, 190, 190, with the no further loss at 190,000 rand, at 190 above, at 190 and the 195, at 190, 195, at 195. Guys, it's a Nissan Navara with a canopy, 4x4, and we'll give you money at 195,000 rand, we'll give you 200. Is it no further wants at 195,000 rand? No more. At 195,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. Will remain unsold. Shocking. Lot number 136, 2024 Suzuki Bolero 1.5, but this one is automatic, the other one wasn't. Absolutely stunning looking vehicle at 92,500 rand. So the trade of 228. I'm looking for 95 and 95, looking for 97.5 and 95, looking for 97.5. There's another further advance at 95,000, 100, I've got 100 here, 102.5, 105 at 105 to the floor, at 105, 107.5. 107 is on the line, 110 is yours on the clock. At 110,000 anyway, 112 off, 112 off, 115 on the line. At 115, 117 off, and then the way it goes, I'll take a bit. At 120 is you. At 122 and a half is on line, at 125 is on line. At 125 or 127 and a half is 130 is on line. At 130,000 and 132 and a half, 132 and a half. Looking for 135, no more 132 and a half. 135, at 135, and I'm selling at 135,000 rand. At 135, I'm looking for 137 and a half. At 137 and a half, 130, at 132 and a half. At 132 and a half, at 145, at 122 and a half, at 135. At 135, at 137 and a half. At 135, at 137 and a half. Isn't that for 137 and a half? 137 and a half is against you, 150 is what, sir? 150 is against you. At 150,000 rand, 152 and a half to the floor. At 152,500 rand or more. No more, 152.5, number one, let's go. At 152,500 rand for the first. 153.5 is here. At 153.5 is before you, 154.5 is here. 154.5 is there. At 154.5 for the first. Second, third, 155.5, 156.5, wherever. At 157.5. At 157.5 is there. 157,500 rand for the first, 158.5. At 158.5 is me, 158.5. You want to go 159? At 158,500 rand for the first, 159 is there. At 159,000 rand for the first. At 159,000 rand for the second. You want to go 500? 159, 159. 500 is here. 160 is there. 161. You want to go 161? 161,000 rand is there. At 161,000 rand for the first, second, third and final call. No more. Sold 161,000 rand for the buy number. To buy number 739. That Ladies and gentlemen, we've only got 10 workers left, and there's more than 10 of you guys on the floor. Right. Guys, there's one unsold vehicle, which is lot number 11. We are going to bring it through the third to last vehicle of auction here today. Right, lot number 137. There's a 2018 yellow Yaris, the 1.5 excess. It's the CVT power automatic, about 171 as trade. Absolutely stunning looking vehicle. We're going to get 100,000 rand off. 80,000 rand I've got. 80,000 rand, I need 85, 80,000 rand, I need 85. Because you know, further ones at 80,000 rand, 35,000 rand, I'll give it 90 and 90. I've got in the front at 90,000 rand, I've got 95. At 95,000, I've got 105. At 105, I've got in the front. At 105, we're 110, at 115, at 115, I'll give you 120, at 120, I'll give you 125. Because you know, further ones at 120,000 rand. No more 120,000 rand. Quite sell yet. At 120,000 rand, I need 125. Just drop it 2.5. At 120, I need 122.5. Is it not for the launch at 120,000 rand? Make up your mind. And we're selling at 122,500 rand. At 122,500 rand for the first. At 100.